Okay, now I'm back. Ah, ain't that embarrassing? I almost did the wrong category on Twitch. We're going back to Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, welcome back to D&D. On my D&D channel now. Something. What's that thing? I don't know what the rattling was, but it's bizarre. Everything's gray on the title screen. Right, we just went to Icewind Dale. Fish. Yeah. Smite, 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 smite. No, I want to get that. See. I want to see what's on that ladder. No. Oh, there's no way. I gotta be able to reach it. I have unlimited tries because I don't have to worry about hunger, but I also don't have unlimited tries because time passes. What would you? Oh. Oh, it's just a cave. Oh, it's a cave? That makes it more worthwhile, actually. Oh! Feather sword. Yeah. Oh man, hold on. What am I? Okay, but oh, ho, ho, ho. Hold on. Get all the new equipment. I can afford it. Yeah. Oh, look at me. I am a... Yeah! Fish. No, I'm not a fish. I mean... I was trying. There were fish on the... I'm not recovering from this. Let's just find whoever we're meant to find and see if they can get us passage to... Waterdeep? I forgot where we're going, honestly. Between playing Baldur's Gate and Pokemon, Okay, an inn.
Haven't seen you around before. What do you want?
I want to go to Baldur's Gate.
Have you
What's
heard
a
anything
storm
about
giant?
a storm giant in the area?
Oh.
I'm looking for one that's supposed to live nearby.
That makes sense. Yeah, they're normally
Storm
around
giant?
here.
That ain't like a frost giant? Or do you mean a stone giant? Because we got plenty of those up in our spine. I sometimes wander this way to hunt and raid.
No,
Oh.
I mean storm giant.
Oh, he wasn't following my mouse. He was
And I've
just
got
being
nothing
weird.
for you. Though you could always ask Kelly, goat kicker. She's been around a fair amount. One of those adventurer types. Always looking for mercenary work and places to explore. You can usually find her down by the lakeside docks.
Alright, sounds like a good plan. Anything
Have you had
strange?
any disappearances around here? Strange sightings? Anything?
Nope.
It's Icewind Dale. People go missing in the storms all the time, and monsters come down from the mountains and the tundra every day.
Valid.
Still, if you mean anything outside of that, no. can't say as I've heard anything. People who get lost in the storms are either found within a week, alive, or turned into a walker. And the monsters are the same as ever.
Hello, Crane.
Then again,
I'm doing
I did
well.
hear that something's been going on with the dwarves up in, Kelvin's Can. Lots of rumors and stories coming from them, though I don't think they've had any misfortune themselves. Just heard things through the grapevine.
The stream has basically just started, but that's...
So
Yeah.
long.
Seriously? You're not even gonna buy a meal or a room?
I'm not buying a thing here.
If that bump don't pay his tabs soon, I'll close down the bar. That'll get half the town on his case.
Do I stream daily? Not daily, it's 3 times a week. Yeah. It's pretty consistent. What type of games I usually play? I intend on being variety. I'm slowly turning into a D&D channel, because between this, the Tavern Post, Baldur's Gate, lots of Dungeons and Dragons content here. I do, however, have Pokemon, so I'm not all D&D. And Pokemon, even that's just backed by popular demand. Do I have all the graphic stuff for my stream? Yeah, I have them. Anything I don't have, I'm in the process of making. Yeah. I have some that I'm not even... I have graphics that I'm not even using. Really? Empty that. Chest. Yo. Ah, this is another person trying to sell me things. Why is this so common? Oh, that's the person I'm meant to talk to. Right, it's very affordable. Still. Huh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot. But I also know that I'm really just not in the market.
Are you Helia?
This is the person. I'm looking for a storm
My name's
giant.
Petra, and I'm looking for a storm giant that's supposed to live in the Dale. Have you heard of anything like that?
I'm into the quest for this person, I'm sure of it.
Storm giant. Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what you're on about, but
Oh.
my partner and I did see something right queer in the mountains about a month back, and it was definitely giant and definitely stormy at the time.
Let's see
Any details you can give me?
details. Anything about these?
Hi. There's a trail on the opposite side of this lake, right across from us. That goes up into the mountains, as called the Spine.
Oh.
A blizzard
Yeah.
started blowing around one of the peaks in particular just a few years before I showed up here. Never let up once, nor moved. Storm just sits there, blowing away.
Alright.
My partner and I, we thought we'd go see if anything were up that way. Thought maybe we'd find some magic item or a wizard or something causing the storm. Maybe knock some sense into them or get some loot from the expedition.
Maybe.
And what does
I
this have to
mean-
do with the giant?
I'm getting there.
It worked.
So, after about an hour marching through the storm, we hear this voice in the blizzard saying, "Turn
Oh.
back and you'll die here," and some such. We weren't
Yeah.
about to pack it in, though.
Right.
Thing is, the snow was getting so thick and high around us, we could hardly even walk, and it was getting dark. We tried to find shelter, but just kept getting turned around in the storm, and we were getting like cold. Cold
That's
to the point you
definitely
don't
storm
feel no
giant
cold
work.
no more. It wasn't until I hit the ground and everything started going black that I realized I was freezing to death. But then, next thing I know, I'm awake. My toes and fingers hurt something fierce from the frostbite, and my whole body was stiff, but there I was, lying next to my partner.
Hold on, let me look something up about storm giants real quick. It's mind flayers, that's Monty. It's Kanku. Let's see, so storm giants. Okay, they're neutral. No, storms are good, cloud giants are neutral. Alright, yeah, so that's very in character for a storm giant to do.
We've
Save
been
someone.
taken all the way down the mountain to a little cave, and someone had even set up a fire for us. But here's the kicker. There weren't no footprints around us. Nothing in the
Yeah,
snow.
that's... Oh, so it could...
Well,
that probably was
wildest
it.
thing I ever seen, and I still ain't been able to figure it out.
She's clearly told this story a number of times, so it's hard to say how much of it is rehearsed exaggeration.
Any
advice
advice?
for someone looking to climb up there?
Yeah, don't do it. It was a daft idea, and by all rights, me and my partner should be dead. Might not be such a trial normally, but that blizzard will spell the end of you.
Your
You
partner
said
was a
like
woman.
a mum. You mean the face was a woman's?
Hmm.
Oh, far as I could tell, real flat, smash nose. Though, but I was about delirious from the cold, so don't take that part of the story too seriously.
Hold on, that might fit the description of a storm giant. I gotta stop grabbing these books. Yeah, that fits storm giants. That's a smushed nose. Yeah, might as well just show a picture if I'm gonna be talking about it. Look at that. Smushed face, fat face, smushed nose. It all lines up.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Well, that is at least a little promising. What say you, Katra?
It's the only lead we've got at the moment, so it's probably worth investigating.
Why am I being pushed back whenever I go over there? Okay. So now the current course is just to climb this. But first, okay. Huh. How do you get the confidence to actually try and sell your art? I don't even feel right mentioning to people that I stream. Online or otherwise.
Here, crystals grow in abundance, sprouting from and covering the cave's walls like lichen.
No, that's crazy.
Most of these crystals
Yeah.
have also been found to have magical properties, most notably enhancing spells that freeze their targets. However, the
Ooh.
crystals have proven too unstable to use reliably and have been known to shatter or even explode during spellcasting, so few risk using them.
Understandable. Is that a Yeti? No, that's I forget what those are called. It's not like me to forget monster names. Aha, critical hit. Eventually I'm gonna run out of inventory space because of all the coins. I'll be too rich for my own good. Nothing in here. But... Eddie. Oh, it's the amethyst shard noises. Okay, that's neat. That's... Ooh, I thought that was like a little musical sting when I was going down there, but no, that's just the... Yeah. Yeah, that still feels relatively new to me. I haven't really played Minecraft since... I don't recall, it was the cave update or the nether update that I last saw stuff about. And I haven't followed Minecraft stuff since the cave update, but I haven't played since the nether update. I don't know how much people keep up with Minecraft anymore. Look at this place. Oh, treasure. They knew I would come here. Ah! Not treasure. Should fireball it from a distance first. Smite. This is a bit too easy, isn't it? Wait, Fire Shot is charisma based? Hold on, that... I probably discovered that last time, but didn't realize it. But still, that... Holy cow. What is it, Coco? I took it out right before stream. Ah, you're a needy dog today, aren't you? I think I need to take Coco out. Yeah. She doesn't get this Shelly unless she needs to go out. I'm gonna place y'all here. Look at that landscape while I take out dog. Gosh, evil little frog when I stood up. Oh, I can't see that you're behind everything. I tried to put the alert up. Hold on. I didn't even put up the alert. Ah. There you go. I hope y'all are gonna remind me to take that down. Shoulder. Go. I've returned! And Coco's just stepped on my keyboard to get under my bed, so I guess that's a moderate sign. No, I don't want to do... Alright, where... Right. Oh! Oh. Okay, whoa, hold on. I need a better vantage point for seeing that. Hold on. Oh, it was transparent, so I can't seem unobscured. Oh. It's beautiful. Holy cow, is that what the Northern Lights look like? I need to... Oh. I'm sorry guys, I don't normally see... Let's get back to the adventure. Let me just check out the other side of the area. Because right there is where I intended to go, but I think there's something over here too. Oh, there is something. I think bears are what they are. I'll be real, I'm not too acquainted with the Icewind Dale area. There we go. Ooh, there's something over here, I'm sure of it. Something... They made so much of it. If there was nothing, I'd be surprised. More of these guys. Yeah. Haha. I wish I had as much knowledge about the random D&D monsters as I did about the more common ones. Wild thing to think about, but... Is this a unique area, or is this a questline area? Because... there's so much over there. I don't even really care if it's main or quest. If it's side or quest, because I got all this to check out. Something I've been thinking about is that at the beginning, it was mentioned that you're not playing as somebody who's part of the regular group, you're playing as somebody who's gonna join, so you're getting a trial one that's solo. But on the mod page, it said that this could be played with 1 to 4 players, so I want to know what a 4-player session of this would look like. Then the problem comes in getting 4 players. What is it, Coco? I just took you out. Is it food? Do you need food? No problem. In the waters. You need your food moved. Yes, you do. Okay. Oh, time to jump in the dark hole. Ooh. Ooh, actually, there's something cool. Oh.
This foreboding cavern was once home to the dragon that destroyed 10 towns.
Oh,
It had
that's
carved
bad.
its lair from the mountainside with its terrible claws, rending stone and ice like so much putty. After the dragon was killed, the place was looted of every scrap of treasure, then abandoned. Now it stands on the horizon as a grim reminder of Caer Dineval's past and the fate its sister towns suffered.
Holy hell. And I guess that. Let's see how this goes. I wonder what I'm gonna put it in. I'm a very charismatic person. I'm not increasing charisma above 20 though. If it even reaches 20. I'm not even sure if I'm... I don't know how viable a crit build is. And there's now there. Bang. Get roasted. Not roasted. The fire of the heavens, maybe? Okay, a flame shield. That's oddly helpful. Fireball! 200? That's just based off strength. Oh, are those? That's not friends. I don't know what those are. But they're not friends. Oh, that's fire shield. Fireball is this. Huh. I wish I knew what these are. There they are. Oh, so much. There's more of them! But now I know that they're weak to getting fireballed in the face. And also to getting smited with the might of the heavens.
I should warn you, in case you did not already know. Dragons and giants have a long-standing rivalry that verges on hatred, depending on the parties involved. Storm giants are known as goodly, if stubborn creatures,
no.
but regardless of this one's disposition, it might be for the best if you do not mention my presence or involvement.
Something else to complicate things.
That's bad.
That's good to know. Thanks.
Ah. Bang! Why is my fire shield not up? Bang! Divine Smite. Lay on hands. Kill him. Wait, did that actually just... with a slash? Wow, crit build's actually pretty good. Oh, does that mean I'm actually on the... Oh, this is the right path. Well, I guess we're going the right way. Huh, I should have been able to tell by the skeletons. Send shivers down your spine. Gas and ghouls will spook your soul and spell your doom to...
Hello?
Nuh-uh, I'm not turning away. I'm a beast in combat.
Where are you?
We haven't even been out here that long. I can handle a bit of cold. I'm a paladin. I'm immune to getting sick. That's at 6th level. As far as I know, we're level... Actually, I don't know what level we are. We have Fireball, and paladins don't get Fireball. The earliest you get Fireball is if you take a 5-level dip into Wizard. Or if you have a boatload of scrolls. Newsflash. Paladins don't get 3rd level wizard spells. At least not normally. Yeah. Slash, slash, slash. Oh, that's it. Curves.
Shall not proceed. You tread a dangerous path, human. If you have come to rob or hunt me, then I hope that you have made peace with yourself.
Nope. Here for neither of those.
That, Control, is a storm giant.
But she looks exactly like the picture I showed earlier.
They aren't just controlling the storm around us. They are the storm.
Average
It is a
storm
part of
giant,
them.
then.
Be careful.
Speak now and tell me your purpose in coming here, lest I blast you off the side of the mountain.
She
Insight.
is quite guarded and wary of you,
Yeah,
but contrary
plus
to her
4.
words, she does not seem to want to harm you, though is certainly willing to if you threaten her.
You know
Do
Myaston?
you know a druid named Myaston Kimmerin?
Eh.
No. Should I?
She is
Insight.
unfamiliar with the name and still suspicious of you.
Do you
Other-
know of any other storm giants in the
Yeah.
area?
No.
Huh.
I live separate from my people.
Only
Are you the
one
only
here.
one who has lived here in the last few years?
Yes.
Oh, that's
There are
sad.
accounts of Kimmerin visiting a storm giant friend in this area, and if you are the only one here, then that must be you.
Right.
I told him to check for scrying, the fool.
Ah,
Fine, what do you want with him?
I
My
need
friend has
help.
been infested with a parasite that has also displaced his soul. We were
Yeah.
told by the Sage of Magic at Candlekeep that his best hope is to find the Rod of Alignment, which was last seen with Kimmerin.
Yeah, I have a dragon in my head. Can I stop
And
having
what
things
if I
in my
refuse
head?
to help? What will you do?
Him dying is
If
bad.
you do not help, then my friend will die, and that could mean something terrible for the world.
That seems rather far-fetched. Still,
Yeah.
you are earnest, I will grant that much.
To be fair, there are at least 2 dumbasses who, if they die, then magic is destroyed. Volo and I think Elminster.
This is a powerful item that you seek, and not something to be handed over lightly. Though perhaps you will do.
What?
Very well. I indeed possess the rod, and am willing to part with it in return for a favor.
Oh boy.
The druid who last held the rod is indeed a friend of mine. Kimmerin, however, has a tendency to use force to protect the
he got
wilderness and
himself
its
in
creatures
trouble.
rather than negotiate.
Whoa. What is it, Coco? What is wrong? What is it? Hold on, I gotta figure out what's going on with Coco. What do you want? Hmm? What is it? What do you need? Can't just go out again. Can't you? I decided you did. Okay, but go on, do your business, Coco. Alright. outside, but I grab a bag to clean up after you. Please don't choke yourself on the stairs while I'm grabbing it. Here we go. So you just didn't do your business the first 2 times it took you out. I don't know what's up with Coco. And now she runs off to an
The
entirely
Lord's
different
Alliance
room.
decided that they had suffered his vigilantism long enough, and have imprisoned him in the great fortress they built nearby, known as Revel's End.
Oh, that was that stone tower!
I cannot enter that bastion, as its magic wards me away. If you want the rod, then you must find a way to free Kimmerin. Once he is with me again, the rod will be yours.
Insight.
She's used to keeping her own counsel, and it seems that leaving you in the dark is to her advantage, as you can read nothing on her face.
Count me in.
Prison break to set free a dangerous environmentalist.
Yeah!
Count me in.
Let's
Well
do
then,
this.
perhaps Kimmerin has found a kindred spirit in you. A last warning
Good
to you.
paladin.
Beware the prison, for it is not just a trapped and walled fortress. Something has changed lately. I have not seen the guards at their outposts for nearly a week, and there is now a ferocious flying creature there.
Oh.
Every time I've tried to approach since its appearance, it has beaten me back, rather severely at one point.
So I hear big flying thing and I think rock, like the bird.
I do not know if the jailers have summoned it as an additional guardian, or whether it is there for other reasons. But be wary of a dark creature with bat-like wings. Hope that you do not encounter
Big
it.
aberration.
Good luck.
An eye monster.
That is all a rather tall order, and none of it too encouraging. At this point, the best we can do is
So-
probably to investigate the
it
prison,
could
see if
be,
we can identify some of its defenses
well-
and any gaps therein.
We can already see it when it's there, and I can cross-examine it with the million monster books I have. Boy, do I love having a bunch of monster books at my disposal. I think that's blue ice. And it's blue at the top. So beautiful. And that's not so beautiful. Bang! Whoa! Yeah. Ah. Fireball. Why are they not dying to fireball? Divine Smite. Lay on hands. Fireball, but from far away. Lay on hands again. Divine Smite. I banish thee! Okay, now I gotta recuperate before jumping into any more combat. Fireball! Ah, they can attack through blocks. That's not fair. That I can't attack through blocks. Bang! Fireball! How are they not dying to fireball? Fire shield! Divine Smite! Okay, actually fire shield's really good. But I guess that's on me for not noticing before. Not really using it before. I gotta get used to it. Yeah, having a skill, having a move based off the trait that I put so much into. Alright. I should say I lied to that guy about how many times I stream in a day. I said it was, or in a week. I said it was 3 times a week, but the tavern post makes it 4. Fire shield. Yeah. I presume that's where I'm going. Or that. Oh, that's the town. Then there was another big tower. Am I meant to ignore that? I don't know what's a thing for the storyline and what's just a cool area. Is this the plot? If this is the plot, I'm gonna just go to the other one. No, this is just a cool place. Cool. We've been here before. Oh, this is a really cool place. Hello, not bandits. Okay, don't have to stab you. Gold! Oh wait, yeah, I have this thing that points me exactly where I need to go. Duh. That's probably useful to use. And it's pointing me that way. But that's town, so I guess it's over there that... Alright, so this is a place for me to goof off in. I wonder if Rogue's got, like, a dash. I could get a lot of use out of a dash. But maybe that would break too many things. Is Coco chewing on something again? Oh, water bottle. Wow, Coco, you are surprisingly easy to hear. She is not very sneaky. Oh, it's a mimic. Of course. I gotta stop fawning for mimics. You'd think I'd learned my lesson by now. Random chests I find aren't friends. They're probably trying to kill me. You'd also think that I'd use a potion every once in a while. You know, just potions are useful. Why lava hurts me? And I don't really intend on finding out. New space. I can't see anything, it's dark. And Fireball doesn't give off light. I guess that's it then. That's it in here. But NPCs and everything. It's just this. Ah. Man, I do love everything about this though. The movement, the actually really good storytelling. The way they do combat makes me feel like I'm playing something like Doom. It was a bizarre feeling to get from a Minecraft map, but I like it. Okay, yeah, we're just going this way. Oh! Oh, I thought that was like an egg thing. No, that's a nautiloid. Yo, y'all wanna get brainworms again? Do you think that they've become more popular because of Baldur's Gate, or do you think that... Huh. I don't know. I only know about nautiloids because of Spelljammer. That was my first experience with them, and then playing Baldur's Gate. Hi, Ogre. You're not Shrek, so... Yeah! Get critted. Critical hits. There's always critical hits, but never critical heals. I think that'd be a fun mechanic to include, just a 120 chance you're hitting
The
doubled.
Illithid, also known as Mind
Hey,
Flayers,
it is
once
an
ruled
Alloy.
vast empires across multiple worlds, conquering whole races and forcing them into service.
The gift.
Ships like this one were how the monsters traveled between the stars and across planes of existence.
Yeah.
Be glad that this one is long since crashed and abandoned. Otherwise, its presence would foretell a coming calamity.
Yeah. Huh. Spelljammer's getting a lot of love lately. Huh. Which I am all for. Gods, I love it. I want more Spelljammer content and everything. Not abandoned. Very much still full of mind flayers. Holy hell. I can take them. I'm sure of it. No, not. Stop running away like a coward. Take your slashings! Is that chest even gonna be worth it? I noticed that we don't really get 07. We only have magic items here. So, I mean, I'd hope to have magic items in Dungeons and Dragons. They're a pretty big part of D&D. A mind bog. Ah, you don't gotta hit with the pun. Slash! How is it not dead? Okay, now I just lure out a different one with another fireball. Take advantage of their pride. I have Fire Shield, I have Divine Smite. I back up so that their big magic doesn't hurt me. I Fireball, which doesn't kill them, but I can Divine Smite, which should kill them. Oh boy. What kind of stuff I have to do to deal with Mind Flayers, huh? Bang! This is a party of 4 encounter. This is why it's suggested to have 1 to 4 players. Alright, so I Divine Smite, I run so I don't get caught in their psionic stuff. Wait. Oh, I killed them with the Divine Smite! You're kidding me, right? All that for an empty chest? Is there even anything up here worthwhile? Ooh, is that a magic item? Hold on, those... That looks like a... No, it looks like a helmet. Ah, there's the loot. Is this not anything? But still, it's just an empty chest. And of course, they're back. Strength potion. Right, yeah, I'm gonna drink a strength potion before my next fireball. Ha! But they didn't see that coming. I actually used the potion. So there's just nothing worthwhile on the Nautiloid. That's a shame. I joined one of those goggles. Or that helmet. It looked like goggles of night, which might have helped with the whole darkness thing in the cave. Huh. Oh, man. I actually tried starting a playthrough this with some friends, but turns out Minecraft Bedrock does not like you sharing add-ons. Which, I mean, I guess, but... Oh, yeah, the...
No sign of that creature that Nulkra warned us about. Can you discern anything noteworthy?
The
Perception.
place is rather quiet. Still, waiting for a few minutes, you do not see any guards, but do notice that the front door is wide open. Otherwise, though, you cannot see any apparent weaknesses.
Huh.
It doesn't look like a place you can exactly break into. Not without an army, or maybe lots of explosives, that is.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to admit it, I am inclined to agree.
That wasn't sarcasm, that was just analyzing the situation.
Perhaps we can strike a deal with whoever runs the prison. Barring that, simply seeing the inside might give us some ideas about how to get Kimmerin out.
Good idea,
Still,
Vale.
no guards? You would think that someone would have stopped or questioned us by now. I do not like the feeling.
It was
of
the
this.
cultists,
Make sure that
or
the front
those
door stays
damned
open
mind
and unlocked,
flayers.
too. I do not wish to be trapped in here. See what you can find through that hole. There might be another passage or something similar.
Oh,
something to
yeah.
lead us out of here.
Aha!
That looks like it connects to the door in the entryway, and judging by these notes, most of the rest of the
3.
prison, too. It seems to be a full containment and lockdown system. Everything is barred and sealed. Perhaps there's been a prison riot or some revolt. Messy as that may be, it could provide a good distraction for getting inside
and the
and
others.
extracting Kimmerin.
And to be 8 if I turn my head. 3, 8. They were both by skeletons, so maybe another skeleton would show me the last one. I mean, it's in the wrong order. It's meant to be 83. Okay, so those are buttons. All of them are buttons. One of these ought to work.
There. Now let us get back into
Okay,
the
so
open
apparently
and
7 was one of them.
install in the prison.
Where was I meant to find 7?
Guards. That would...
What was that?
Demons!
Oh, why are there demons
Going in a
here?
prison.
They're a lot more graphic in the Monster Manual. Fire shield's pretty good, actually. Like, I'm getting a lot of use out of it. Yeah. Alright, good thing I'm a con-based class, I guess. Bang. Smite. Ha ha ha. Okay, actually, I want to know, how was I meant to find out 7? It's right there! Okay. Fireball! Divine Smite!
Devils and now demons. Encountering both in such a relatively short time is seldom a good sign. Either you are cursed with rotten luck or something is brewing.
Both?
Unless Rebels End is taken to enlisting monsters from the Abyss as guards, something has gone thoroughly awry. This is becoming increasingly distressing.
The Abyss.
What is the Abyss exactly?
It is one of the lower planes, a sea
Oh,
of
yeah!
rage and destruction. Its endless layers are populated with demons of all shapes and forms, varying in intellect and cunning, but uniform in their desire to wreak chaos and kill. The Abyss is reckless, thoughtless evil made manifest.
Yeah!
How likely is it that the prison's
Summon
keepers
guards.
have summoned these things?
Unlikely. The Lord's Alliance may be only as good as their interests allow, or as benefits them. But they are intelligent enough to know that summoning demons for help is an often counterproductive and deadly proposition.
Right.
They would forbid such practices within their institutions, including this one.
Any
Advice.
advice going into this?
Yes, don't die, and get out as quickly as you can.
Helpful.
Got it.
As we go, look for evidence of a cult like the one we found near Candlekeep. If we find who or whatever created the portal, we may in turn discover a
speed
way
potions.
to collapse it.
Oh, why is regeneration in my top bar? I'd hope to have, like, magic potions maybe in there. Bang, 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 bang. 4 damage on a crit. That feels apt. I'm not getting a crit until the killing blow, when a normal hit would kill. Yeah, you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. You might not actually. Oh no. Bang. Good news for you. You gotta be slashed. Bang, bang. Yeah. Fireball the chest ahead of time. It's not a mimic. Why didn't it respond to the fireball if it was a mimic? I checked for a mimic. Divine Smite. Oh. I just didn't have to smite. I killed it anyway. It's probably the Flame Shield that killed it, because Flame Shield's proving to be really good. I mean, holy hell. Hell. Yeah, I can just slash these ones. Fireball. Jesus, get out of... What is it, Coco? Please, tell me. What is the problem? That work? Oh! I was dying in game. Okay, I had to move her food bowl. Again. she's been so much today.
Those must have been the guards. Either there is a spellcaster nearby animating them, or they've been possessed by demonic spirits.
That gets slashed. They have bows, so I probably shouldn't be so focused on being melee. Bang. Smite. I banish you, monster! By the divine, you will not leave here alive! Have at thee! Be gone, fiends! Such vile creatures were never in the gods' plans. I don't normally play paladins. This is actually a pretty new experience for
I
me.
do not see evidence of the warden, nor anyone else. He likely took the keys with him, but you might still want to search this room. See what you can find.
The first
the
drawer you
desk.
try seems to be stuck. You decide to give it a solid yank, and the thing flies out with a crash, scattering papers and miscellaneous supplies into the air.
That one.
Trying to put it all back together, you manage to bump your head against the underside of the desk, stub your toe on it, and then finally get your finger caught in the drawer as you shove it back into place. You've had about as much of this stupid desk as you can take.
Oh, I'm
You
so
sort
bad
through the
at it.
room, but nothing catches your eye.
Okay then, I guess I gotta search manually then. Bang, bang. Bang. Perhaps another
That
room.
looks like it was probably the warden. Their body is no longer their own. No choice, no movement, not commanded by something else. A puppet. Nothing to be done, no helping them, nothing.
Okay then, the warden. This is that thing I've heard so much about. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw a trailer for the Minecraft movie. What's with the piglins? I thought they were just chilling in the nether. Are they like big villains now or something? I always thought the pillagers were the big villains.
Have to break
Okay.
it. That is all. Just break what is left. Break the shell. Break the puppet, and it will be
In
over.
it, Coco!
There. There. It is done.
I'm going to try to take you out again. If you need to go, if you're continuing to bark at me, don't know what I'm gonna do actually. You just hate when I'm on the computer. That it. I'm getting frustrated. Because I have. Alright, there we go. Coco should be good now. Because she did everything she could want to do outside. And there's... I come back to immediately see a follower bot. With an account created right at the start of this year. Get banned.
Good work.
Are you okay?
You sounded a little lost for a while there.
I am fine now.
Does he need to
That seemed to
talk?
really affect you. Do you want to talk about what just happened?
Yeah.
This is
Plus 15 to
too familiar.
charisma.
Like what happened in my cave, the close spaces, being unable to do anything, having to watch everything around me without the power to influence it. Then seeing someone else whose body has been stolen from them and turned into a marionette for someone else's amusement or cruel deeds, while I am forced to feel you break what is left of them. And I see me in my body instead of a skeleton, and it just makes everything... I feel everything that you feel, and see everything that you see in a physical sense, but my emotions are still my own, and they color our experiences differently.
Fair.
I see them differently in that way, and I cannot control how those experiences affect me, and that in itself makes it worse. The lack of control, that is. Feeling even more helpless, and all the more weak and pathetic because of it.
He's not pathetic. He's
It
wise.
spirals into panic or becomes a dark pit that I lose myself in, and it does not stop. Even after whatever we have done ends, I still feel it.
Poor
For a
guy.
long time afterward, minutes, hours, pretending to be fine, even speaking normally, is exhausting in a way that should not apply to someone without a body.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's a lot. I knew you were feeling strained, but I hadn't realized it was that powerful.
Yeah.
Again,
it
I'm
sounds like
sorry.
how.
I don't know what else to say.
Thank you, but do not be sorry. I do not mean this to sound ungrateful, but it feels more like pity than sympathy, even if my mind knows otherwise.
Right.
Perhaps it is best we move on.
Aw.
Keys. Find the keys.
You sift through the shards
Yeah.
of bone and scraps of torn clothes and armor until you hear a jangle. You retrieve a ring of keys, each of which is inscribed with runes and
Okay.
magic formulae. You would never have opened the cells without these.
Right. I really want to know what happens if you do this multiplayer. Who gets the dragon? This person who goes there first? Is it just whoever's hosting? I had an idea on how to find out.
Oh, the jingling
it's
of
the
keys.
guy.
Now that is a welcome sound. Certainly better than listening to screaming
That's the
demons,
person.
anyhow. And who might you
Hello.
be? I see no uniform. You don't look like a demon to me.
I'm Katra.
My name's Katra. I'm here to get you
Katra.
out.
Are you now? Well, that's nice, but I find it hard to believe. Still.
I mean, it is hard to
Very
believe.
well. My name is Mayastan Kimmerin. What do you want with me exactly?
Nalkra sent me to free you.
Yeah.
Oh, finally. She said she would figure something out, but I'd given up on her once the demons appeared.
The keys
Will
work?
these keys get you out?
Why, yes, they will. Glad to see someone thinking ahead.
Yep.
That being said, I won't be going anywhere while that portal's still open, so you'll have to go find my magic focus, too.
Where
Where's
would
the
I find your
focus?
There's a lockup somewhere for inmates' possessions. Get the warden's keys, and you should be able to open whatever box or closet you can find.
I'll be back soon.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be here.
Of course. Alright, I gotta find the belongings to lock up. Cells, hordes of demons spawn. Slightly thinner hordes of demons spawn, but still hordes. Divine power. Bang. A slash. Fireball. Yeah, just normal things. Man. Now, do you think it's all the exploration that's letting me afford new equipment every time I enter a new town? Oh, well, that's no good. Can I not use a potion? Can I not? Wait, I didn't even need anything. I just needed to use the fire. That's funny. And I fell. I should have watched where I stepped. Dang. Oh, they have a bow. Or crossbow. Bang, 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 bang. And there's still the winged guys. Ah! So many creatures! Fireball! I banish you, demon! Back to the hells from whence you came. May Avernus have mercy on your soul, for I have none to give. Send thee from whence you came, in a position that you cannot handle. Huh. Maybe I should play Paladins more often. Like, huh. Have at thee, monster! I assume that's the thing we need.
Vaer? We haven't been using your magic site as much, but I haven't seen any evidence of a cult or any other religious or magical activity, aside from what's needed to keep this place running.
Right.
Oh,
It is bizarre, isn't it?
Vaer.
just get us out of this prison.
Something's wrong. We know it. Bang! Smite! The mighty shall fall! Good lord. Okay then. Huh. Maybe I should use some of these potions. Jeez, maybe. The invincibility would have been useful on an Nautiloid. I don't need so many of these potions. I can just blast them. It's just a waste of invincibility, but I guess I can use it. Sure. And that's gelatinous cube. That could go down to a fireball. I guess not. But I can smite it. Or I can smite a random demon. They're scaling with me, like a Bethesda game. That's odd. I think D&D, I don't think the monsters scaling. I think fighting new types of monsters that are stronger. Or more of them. You know, going from fighting 10 goblins to 20. Give the monsters more action economy. Except I also don't like doing that because then the players get to play less. I have to hold the button a bit before I can... Okay. That's why I wasn't drinking the potions. Huh. Bang. Let's go out with a bang. Go Bluey! These monsters bear no weight on my soul. They have no place in this world. Okay, but like, can I condense these at all? I have far too many points. Should I get rid of the random journals that I have?
Oh, my focus. Excellent. Have you cleared the path to the portal?
Demons are dead.
All of the demons have been killed.
Oh, you even took care of that big, bat-like thing? That one looked particularly menacing. If I'm being entirely honest, I nearly peed myself when it stopped by to try to get into my cell.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen anything like that.
Well, let's hope it stays that way, though I wouldn't hold my breath.
I'd say you should hold your breath. That way you can unleash the enemy, because Dragonborn breath
Nokra
weapon.
mentioned some sort of flying monster before we came, but we haven't seen it yet. Do you think it's still here?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I saw it just yesterday. If it hadn't flown off by then, something must be keeping it here. My guess is it's feeding off whatever energy's coming out of the portal. Or
That
perhaps
makes
the lesser
sense.
demons coming through, treating the portal like a fishing hole.
That's funny. I'll take the funny answer.
Well, if that thing's still hanging around, then it will probably rip me to shreds the moment I try to seal the portal. I'll find a
Yeah.
place to hide, or maybe just stay in this cozy and very safe cell until it's dead or driven off. Once you've done that,
Great.
I'll close the portal and we can get out of this place. I would guess it probably perches somewhere up high. Might want to start searching the upper levels.
Yeah, probably. Oh. They auto-open. I haven't been opening them. They've been opening themselves. Huh. I guess we're going to root for a boss
I've
fight.
never actually been up quite this high. Is this what it's like for you? Viewing the world from above while flying? Everything spread out so endlessly.
It was.
Whoa. Take this, mind flayers! Oh. Ah! I thought it was crouching and it was stopping me, but no, it was the barrier. Whoa.
Any chance those specks are dangerous or harming anything in the area?
Pretty high, actually.
What a lucky day this is. The two souls have come to be packaged into the same body.
Oh no.
I was getting hungry.
It can sense me?
And hear you.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, I must say that it is a delight to encounter a soul as rich and potent as yours, noble worm.
Oh
I
no.
cannot say that in all of my centuries I have ever consumed any of your kind who were older than mere adolescents. Young and tender, yes. But their souls do not have the potency that yours does. And all of this
Right.
without contending with your fiery breath and iron-hard scales. Oh, you are most generous.
Just my fiery ball
So
and...
exposed.
The monster seems to be almost shivering in anticipation
Hard
as it
armor.
flexes its claws and bares its teeth. You get the sense that you might only have time for one question before the thing's patience runs out.
Where'd the portal
How
come
did
from?
this portal open?
You do not know. Neither of you. To think that even such a wise beast as a dragon would not know the happenings and patterns of his own world.
Can I kill this guy?
How little have you paid attention to what is around you? Don't worry though, I will relive the universe of your arrogance.
Alright.
Luckily for you, you will not have to face your deity's judgment when I am done with you. Death will be the true end. Once I devour your soul,
You shall be judged by the gods!
shall remain in this universe.
You don't belong in this world, monster! That should have knocked me off the tower. Fire shield. Lay on hands to heal. Activate both healing potions. Divine Smite. Bang! Be gone! I send the hells to you! By the might of the Golden Dragon! Oh, that's a...
Fools. Even if you strike me down and destroy my body here, I will simply reform in the abyss. And when I do, and when my master carves a path into this world, nothing will stop me from hunting you down. Your souls will be mine in the end.
Oh, that is a portal to the house. Damn.
Well, that just happened. Let's head back to Kimmerin.
The "that just happened" line?
Oh, well, that was downright unsettling. Still, the deed is done. However, I fear that what magic I could work here today was limited and will only be a temporary solution. Once I have some rest, though, I can return and enact something more permanent.
What about the other
prisoners?
people still in the prison?
Yeah.
It will be some time before more guards appear to help them.
Oh, I plan to free them all. I cannot abide by anything being trapped against its will. If these prisoners prove to still be dangerous to others, though, well, then it will be my responsibility to find and eliminate them. Lots of work if that happens, but I'll manage.
Could you use the Rod of
rod.
Alignment to keep the portal shut? Put things back the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
That is a good idea, but I do not know how to say this any more clearly than to say that the portal being open is how things are supposed to be.
Oh, come on!
It seemed to have opened on its own, naturally. I've heard of such phenomenon, but never seen it. I suppose we just got unlucky. Using the rod, though, would just reopen the rift, I'm afraid. Nothing can ever be easy, can it?
Where's it go?
Are you ready to go back to Nalkra now?
Oh, once I've had a bite to eat, sure. There must be something around here that hasn't rotted or been gnawed on by demons.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm rested, though, I'll turn into an air elemental or a snowy owl. Something. Fly to
Okay.
Nalkra's cave. I'll be there long before you.
Stay safe then. Would have hated to go to all this trouble just for you to get eaten by a crag cat or something on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the benefit of being a druid is that I can always turn into one of them if they try. Maybe insult their mother to get them to back off. You wouldn't guess it, but they're surprisingly touchy about
Very
their moms,
laid
crab
back
cats.
druid.
Never you worry. I'll see you there.
Gotta love being a paladin that acts like a bard. Dum 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 Here, yeah. Let's climb the mountain to get there. I have an idea on how to check out the multiplayer aspect, but it probably won't be on this channel, ironically enough. So I've noticed that Plague's content tends to include also simulator games, not a lot of action or RPG or anything like that. Which I mean, fair, but it does result in I can't really watch my own friends' streams because it just doesn't work for me. He streamed Halo one time, but that's because I asked about streaming it with him. Fireball! I feel like I do a lot more things for the content than he does. Which valid, but also bizarre. Yeah. Oh, I see people having fun. Sometimes it seems like he does it as a chore. Yeah. And we're off! Okay, is this the right way, actually? This is the wrong cave. Is that an igloo? No, that's a spike. I love amethyst. Fireball! Owlbears have gotten stronger. Oh. I should really be getting used to the increase of damage with critical hits. Because, yeah, charisma... Why did they make critical hits more likely the higher charisma you have? That feels busted. It feels like... Feels like I should only be dumping into charisma, like I have been. It feels like I'm on the right track with it. It's just weird, I know. I wonder what
You have
the other
returned.
classes have.
Good.
Hey,
I can
we're
now
all
see to
here.
your face that I do not enjoy being deceived, dragon.
Huh.
I was afraid of this. Be careful.
How'd you know?
How did you find out?
I did a bit of divination while we were waiting for you. I had to make sure that the Rod of Alignment was going to someone trustworthy.
Fair. I'm more trustworthy than the dragon, though.
Or, well, you withheld pretty important information, so maybe not someone trustworthy, so much as not going to turn the Rod toward destruction or the undoing of everything good in our world.
Fair.
We figured out what you would want the Rod for, and personally, I fully support your desire to return to your natural form. Especially if it means unearthing whatever your attackers are planning.
And what about after the dragon is returned to its form? Can we trust them with it then?
Fair.
I'd hope so. If not, though, we can always take it back.
We can always give it back.
Either way, can't condemn someone for something they haven't done yet, right? Give it to them with my blessing.
Thank you.
Fine. But if you
Yeah.
can hear me, Dragon, I do this not for your sake. I do it for the child.
I'm not a
They do not
child.
deserve to have their thoughts constantly invaded and should be able to live their life without someone constantly whispering in their ear. A person's mind is meant to be their refuge and safe haven, even when nowhere else is.
Tell that to both of the D&D based games I've played so far.
Besides, there is something about you, child. A sense of impending significance, for lack of a better term.
Great.
I have been in this world long enough to trust my intuition, and it tells me to keep an eye on you, regardless of what happens to the dragon. I will be curious to know your doings.
Ah.
Now go, hunt your quarry, and remember that the rod is not all-powerful. You must weaken your target first if it is a living thing. You have a battle ahead.
You have any idea where to look?
Any idea where we might find the creatures that stole VAERS' body?
Can
I tried
Tim
scrying
and
them
do
too,
their...
but their lair seems to be protected from such
Damn, I
spying.
was about
Sorry.
if they could do divination.
I may have an idea, though.
All ears.
We'll take any advice you can offer.
Speak with the dwarves of Kelvin's Cairn.
Ah,
I have
dwarves.
overheard their conversations whilst traveling as a storm. They speak of their kin in Mithril Hall facing a mysterious crisis, though I could not learn any details. Still, their troubles and yours could be related. If so, they may provide direction and help against a common foe.
Yeah.
It is as good a start as any. These foes are unnatural to our world, so they are bound to make disturbances that we might be able to follow.
Fair.
Well, it's a start at least. Thank you both for your help.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Happy hunting!
Wow. Now I have to go talk to bloody dwarves. I don't like dwarves. They steal all my inventions. All my magic items. And then dads call them their heirlooms. Speed potion, I don't want to fight these things. They're hell to fight. More so than the demons. Oh! That cave I was in was main story content. It just was later main story content. That's fun. And for us, yes, I am using as many potions as possible for inventory space. I'm reading that they're kind of necessary now. Let's find the dwarves. Here they are. Oh, taller than I thought they'd be. And see, they're half that height. I guess there's only so much you could do with Minecraft.
A stranger? Welcome to Kelvin's Cairn, true home of the legendary Brunner Battlehammer himself. And who might you be?
My name is Katra, and I'm looking for a group of people and monsters. Have you heard anything about anyone working with chalky-skinned creatures that have bones and spines poking out of their flesh? Maybe a wizard in a mask?
Yeah.
Don't know about any wizard and haven't seen any monsters like that about, but we have had some tales from our kin down south in Mithril Hall. Just rumors, mind you.
To Mithril Hall!
Before the trading caravans from our cousins stopped coming due to the blizzards, they had some stranger things to say. They were all over the place with the tales, but the consistencies between them told how civilians were losing their minds.
Right. Is it
There's
gibbering
been
mouth?
sabotage, murder, and people just up and disappearing, or trying to go into the deeper caves where they had no business being.
I'm not sure if it's a roper or a gibbering mouth.
Oh, and some people had talked about glimpsing a new small folk they think down in the Underdark. Just saw small, pale, white humanoids with grinning teeth and yellow eyes.
Not sure about that one,
At the
actually.
risk of jumping to conclusions, that sounds at least similar to what you witnessed in your home. Not to mention that the small folk she mentioned sound like the
the
spawned
Gru,
you
yeah.
encountered.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a look at least. Thank you for the information. We'll get out of your hair and...
Boss, we're under attack. Some creepy pale things with spikes coming out of them. They're swarming
Hey!
our posts.
Friends of yours? You could say
Speaking of-
something like that.
They must have finally tracked us down. I knew they would eventually come for my soul as well as my
Are we gonna fight VAERS'
How
body
many
now?
are there, and how didn't we see them coming? The scouts asleep?
Are the scouts asleep?
The scouts didn't even have a chance to see them. The things just appeared right in the tunnels, behind one of our sentry posts. I think something teleported them here.
God damn it, teleportation now.
Get the workers and civilians into the deeper tunnels and call up the rest of the garrison.
Right.
You follow them to the shelters until this is cleared up.
They want me.
I think they might be here for me. It's only right if I help repel them.
Yeah.
Your funeral, kid. Follow me.
Maybe literally my funeral. How fights have been going lately. Why can't I run? There we go.
They're after the human.
Fireball! Yo, that actually cleared out so many of them.
Oh, I think that's all of them.
Indeed.
It went down
We've
so
not seen
easy.
a star spawn anywhere else in the Dale. If they were transported specifically here, that implies that they were coming for us.
How do you figure? They could have attacked us any time.
Maybe not. No one saw you in my cave when the cultists attacked me. Could be that they did not know who had my soul after losing the coin that held it. If they had known that you carried my soul, then that wizard in the mask would have either killed or captured you to take it back when he found us
Right.
in Adro's tower.
So they've somehow figured it out since then, and have some way to find or at least track us.
That would seem to be the case. We should leave. If more pursue us, I do not want innocents caught in the fighting.
There.
Vaer, that actually sounded rather generous and thoughtful. Downright altruistic, actually.
Oh.
Just get us to Mithril Hall quickly. If we stay in one spot too long, it will make it all the easier for the enemy to attack us. We do not know what their capabilities are. For
Fair.
all we know, this invasion was either the entirety of their force, or but a tiny fraction of their army.
Good point. Yeah, we should go.
To be fair, if that was even half and new spell, I shouldn't have taken the onions. Anyway, 2 stat points. I wonder where those are going. Didn't I have a 15 in this? That feels off. Oh, one. Oh. Okay. 74, 78, 50. Huh. Oh, that's why I had... I had the silly sword equipped. Okay, yeah, that's better. Holy cow. There's a whole thing here. Oh. Yeah. Jeez, there's so much. Yeah. Oh, right. I forget that's not an actual menu and it's just an item. Like, huh. Wow. Look at our array of spells and class abilities. Some of which we probably shouldn't have. These are what frag cats are. How did I not put that together before? Yeah. Oh man. A full proper adventure was made for the Minecraft Marketplace. And I just see nobody talking about it except me, apparently. Let's just drop the RAM notes. That's what we use for them. We'll ditch them in a chest. Hi, Inferno. We just found out that... Oh no, the cultists can track us! Huh. Also, I've realized that, I'm too rich for my own good. Too many coins. I got 17 in charisma now. I think the highest you can get is 20.
Need a lift?
Give me to Mithril Hall.
The journey out of Icewind Dale is slow and treacherous.
And we're here.
The snow hindering your progress, with yetis taking advantage of your
Ah!
predicament. Still, after repelling a few raids, you manage to round the spine of the world, feeling the fresh, warmer breezes rising from the
Yeah.
south as you turn east and skirt the foothills as you make for Mithril Hall. You keep the fetid, troll-infested swamps of the Evermoors to your right as you near your
But
destination.
so well
Climbing the
built.
last slope in the mountain shadow and passing through the dwarven city's main gates, hoping to find the lair of the Starspawn.
Oh, but I want to explore the... Hey, we're chapter 4 now. I want to explore the troll swamps. No. They actually put barriers this time. Who are these guys? Fireball. Yeah, welcome, Inferno, to Minecraft D&D. Before I do the tavern post and for actual D&D. Here's Moonwood. Then I just want to explore. It's such a well-made map. I want to see everything it has to... Why is there a path here if you can't even get up it? It was getting more and more narrow. You still have to tank your pets up? Thank you. Nobody informed me of that. Everything in your body hurts? No! What is hurting you? Or is it like being sore? Nothing much. I automatically assume that if someone's hurting, something's hurting them.
Next.
Lots of guards on duty. It certainly seems that something has the dwarves on alert. But whether it has to do with us...
Honestly, I hope it
I
does.
probably shouldn't have fireballed
Bad as
them.
that could be for the dwarves, it was a long way to get here, and I
someone
don't want
must
this trip
late.
to be for nothing.
Yeah.
Agreed. Though I will be more than happy to leave these tunnels. We have only just arrived, and already I cannot help but feel trapped.
We'll get in and out as quickly as we can. Just don't
Bang!
start having problems, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Next.
Me.
Next.
Not me.
Step forward.
I'm right here.
Next. Next.
Hello?
Next.
Oh.
Next.
It's up there that's being... Customs?
Next.
I was going to the customs office in this D&D adventure?
Next.
There's cut in
Stay
line.
behind the line, please. Next. Next.
Yep. Is it checking for, like,
Next.
magic and all that?
Step forward. Stay behind the line, please. Next.
How do I look? Okay, I look pretty cool. I have a cape? Hold on. Does it... Oh, it sways...
What's going on? What are you doing?
We're trapped. Get us out, Katra. We are easy targets here.
What's happening? What did I do?
The precautions have marked you as dangerous. You'll be detained, examined, and questioned.
Yeah! Yeah!
Did they say I'm dangerous?
Our wards indicate that there's been tampering with your mind or soul. There's a foreign entity inside.
Yeah, his name is VAERS.
Again? How many times will our simple presence be a cause for suspicion or study?
To be fair,
Tiresome.
this is also a good... This would also trigger
have any
against
explanation?
Steve.
I carry the soul of a dragon within me. We are here hunting the ones who took his body from him.
Yep.
My first instinct is to call you nuts and throw you in jail. But perhaps there is more to this.
Just being... Just the
Either way,
exasperation.
you'll be detained until we finish evaluating you. Our commander's on the way to address this personally.
And how long will all of this take?
That is for our commander to decide. You might
Yeah,
not be allowed
yeah.
to leave at all.
Oh.
So you're the one who set our alarms to screaming like a goat that's been cornered by a mountain lion? Fengir, I don't feel like wasting our time here, so cast your spells and let's get on with our lives. If you resist his spells, he will know. Submit to them, or we will use more invasive and painful methods to get what we need out of you.
Is that true?
I would suggest that you answer Commander Tordek's questions
Yeah.
fully and truthfully, while providing any other information that's applicable to our investigation and/or Mithril Hall and its denizens.
We might be able to do that, yeah, if we have any.
As the dwarf casts his spell, you feel a sensation akin to what you did when Thesserai's assistant cast Zone of Truth on you.
They're a loving zone of truth.
This, however, is more direct, targeted, and instead of trying to prevent a certain kind of action, you can feel something trying to take control of a part of your mind and thereby compel you to follow his instructions.
Let's cooperate.
The first thing I want to know about is this entity inside of you. Fengir says that there is another consciousness living inside of you, but that it does not seem to do you any harm. What is it, and do you or it wish to harm the people of Mithril Hall?
Gonna share too
Vair
much.
is a dragon borrowing space in my head for the time being, and even if he did wish you harm, which he doesn't, he'd be about as dangerous to you as whatever is going through the head of whoever you put on latrine duty. He's got just thoughts going for him now. Personally, I'm not interested in hurting any of you, but if you give me a reason to, I'd be willing to carve through all of you like a hunk of cheese to get to our
Calm
goal.
response? Oh, I'm sorry. I overshared.
I will admit
Honestly.
that my surprise about there actually being a dragon involved has been overshadowed by the gravity of that threat you just posed. You had
Yeah.
best hope that our interests do not conflict, else the inside of that cage will be the last thing you ever see, as I am unwilling to expose my people to harm.
Fair.
Surprising as all of this is, what business have you in Mithril Hall? Why come here?
We heard
have heard rumors about strange things happening in Mithril Hall, including disappearances and bizarre behavior.
Yep.
Since the people and creatures we are hunting are not of this world and have a history of kidnapping while working with humanoids, this seemed the most likely place to look.
Yeah.
While I am sure that some of the rumours you have heard are exaggerated, things are certainly not ideal here either.
Right.
Before we go any further, perhaps it would be best if you started from the beginning and told me all you know and what manner of foe you are looking for.
Get comfy.
Well, make yourselves comfortable, because this is gonna take a while.
I am patient, but do not take too long. I have a crisis to address.
Am I gonna listen to the... Okay, we don't have to listen to the whole explanation of everything we've
So these
gone
pale things
through.
in the tunnels we've found. That they are not from Faerun explains why no one in the city is familiar with them.
Yep.
We had thought that they were perhaps a lost people from the Underdark, as those caverns are vast and not all of them explored. I had suspected that their appearance might have something to do with our missing people.
What did you think
Suspicions.
they had to do with this?
Yeah.
I had thought that perhaps they were the ones controlling those who we found trying to enter the deep tunnels.
Fair.
That this is probably a cult that some of our missing people might have joined willingly makes this issue all the more complicated and dangerous.
Yeah, what's the strange
People have been
behavior?
behaving strangely too, right?
Yeah.
Aye. The commander of Mithril Hall's scouting forces had repeatedly sent squads into the Underdark over the last months, and none of them came
Right.
back.
That sounds
They also
problematic.
pushed for expansion into the tunnels and other projects that would put workers and fighters outside of our gates and barriers.
No!
We moved to question him, but he died when we tried to arrest him. I wonder if perhaps he was an accomplice to this cult. It makes me wonder just how many of our own people have willingly surrendered themselves to this cause. As for whatever has taken the dragon's body, that is not an enemy we can allow to rest at our front door.
Fair.
So what do you plan to do about it?
Kill it, of course. If you cannot remove the creature from VAERS' body, then a dragon controlled by a cult is not something that we can ignore.
Fair.
But you are willing to let us try first.
I am. Partly
Yeah.
because the most callous and pragmatic smart thing to do would be to allow it.
Yeah!
If you succeed, then the problem is solved. If you fail, then you will most likely die and be unable to stop us. Furthermore, you seem to genuinely believe you can accomplish this.
I can
even
do
while
it.
compelled to tell us the truth of yourself and your journeys. You
Yep.
have spoken of overcoming monstrous creatures and seem to have a plan with this Rod of Alignment, which Fengir would salivate over if you gave him a chance to examine it.
Yeah!
I would not salivate.
Yes, he would.
Yes, you would. Because of your confidence and because it is right to help a goodly dragon, we will
You
move
gonna lay
forward
down?
with your plan
You
and
probably
aid
should.
you as we can.
If your body's sore and aching, then yeah, definitely relax.
Our scouts have tracked these starspawn to a set of ruins in the Underdark that they seem to be using as their base.
Probably.
Chances are you will find your dragon there, or at least more information about where it could be.
I'd hoped that you were relaxing already, but... Oh boy.
That's...
However, confidence can be unwarranted.
Right. I'm running for over 10 hours? Jesus Christ.
To make sure that you are up to the task, we will test you. A simple sparring match should do.
That's more than an average workday, which is 8 hours.
You against, say, 3 of our best fighters. If you beat them, then we will assist you. If you cannot, then we will have to consider you a liability and keep you from interfering while we kill the possessed dragon. Much as it pains me to admit.
Okay then.
3 against 1 seems a bit unfair. Are they really any good?
Yeah.
The ones I have in mind each earned their reputations fairly.
Huh.
One slew a hook horror when he was a fresh recruit in the army, and the other 2 were essential in finding and exterminating an Illithid outpost.
I'm in. I know what Hakor is, I know what Illithid is.
Very well.
Yeah.
I accept your terms and your challenge.
Excellent. In that case, Fengir, you may remove the restraints and end the spell.
Yeah.
Shaba take you, Tordek. Felt like I was about to start bleeding out of my eyes from maintaining the suggestion for so long.
It was
I would
suggestion.
never let that happen. Else your wife would skin me alive once she saw you.
And I
Yeah.
would let her.
Yo!
I will return to my other duties, and when you are ready, report to the Silverbeard Arena to face 3 of our champions.
Alright. Time to stab somebody. Yeah! Gold, 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 gold. Ditch some onions. These notes to the wizards. Do you think they're selling equipment? Yeah! Yeah, an even better paladin sword. Huh. What about armor? Giant best relax be better relaxing? I get that. That is incredibly relatable. Yeah, holy cow. Oh, I'm so broke now. God. What do my stats look like with this new armor, at least? Oh. Alright. 19 charisma. And there's still a tier of equipment left? I still have 500 coins, so 2, 3, 4. Okay. Items. Oh, yeah. Still, I don't have a inventory overflowing. I'm broke. However, will I pay for food now? Oh, that's how. Hee. Aw, man. Wait, is this going on my criminal record? I didn't consider that. Huh. I smite you, dwarf! And you, other dwarf!
Remember, this fight determines whether you even have a chance to save me and separate us. Not to make you panic or cause undue stress, but this might as well be a matter of life and death.
Yeah, right. No pressure. Thanks.
I assume this is the arena? Yeah, it is. Let me at him! Please? Is this not the arena? Is this the wrong side of the arena? Oh, here.
Yes. The human. Tordek said that he was sending you this way. Ready to get beaten into the dust.
Any rules?
What are the rules for this fight?
Don't kill each other. About as simple as that. Try not to maim each other either.
Can I call upon the power of a dragon?
Magic is wonderful stuff, but cutting off an arm could kill someone as easily as stabbing them, and it gets really expensive and difficult to bring people back from the dead. So, yeah. Don't go for anyone's eyes or dismemberment or anything like that.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. They might be surprised about who gets taken down today.
Uh-huh. Sure. Well, let's get it over with.
Alright. Also, I'm not human. I'm a space thing. Get smited. Get fireballed. Fire shield. Immolation. Now hands. Divine smite. Kill. We're not killed. We're not allowed to kill each other. Killing is not allowed. Hehe, I have potions. Whoa! All that damage. And of course, I'm consistently getting crits. Okay, what is that smell? Did Coco do something in the other room? Hold on, guys.
I'll be. Wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself. Guess Tordex saw something new and was right. Again. I should know better by now than to second guess him. Anyhow,
Nope, that's
I'll
not
send word along
Coco.
if you've passed his test. Once you're patched up and
Oh,
ready,
it's gone.
speak with him about whatever it was that got you down here in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, he's over there, okay. Huh. Now that I think about it, I guess that the coin thing is bounced around having 4 players? Maybe?
Ah, there you are. I heard the good news.
Yeah.
I suspected that you would at least make a good show of things, but even I'm impressed to hear that you defeated all 3 of the warriors I picked.
You like
Perhaps
Smite?
you can
Hell
save
yeah!
after all.
So, what now?
Now I am going to send you with a squad of soldiers into the Underdark to invade the
We ought
lair
to take a
of
level
relatively
paladin in
unknown foe.
Thieves
We
just
have a
to
very
get
rough
Smite.
estimate of how many Starspawn there are, but if there are any cultists or prisoners, they have stayed within the ruins. I have already made the arrangements and my soldiers are moving ahead to further scout and prepare for the attack. Before you leave though, you should wear this. This will prevent anyone from scrying on you, like the cultists probably did when they found you at Kelvin's cairn. Don't want the evil little vermin to see you coming now, do we? Now get
Fair.
going. You have a dragon to rescue.
The amulet of proof against detection. Huh, neat. Yeah. Oh, it's over here. Divine Smite is such a good ability. No wonder so many people multi-class just to get it. Diamonds! Yeah, I went to diamonds. Bear is awesome, you like him? Yeah! I've started referring to Vaer in my big fight lines. You missed the demon fight where the finishing blow was a smite by the power of the golden dragon.
The hundreds of dwarfs that call this mountain home need thousands of gallons of water to slake their thirst. These aquifers were built to redirect snowmelt from the mountain's peak.
Huh.
As the ice turns to water, it drains down hidden tunnels into the halls below. Unfortunately, smaller monsters find their way in through these channels, but they are more of a nuisance than a danger.
Fair. Yep, I have a stat point to assign. I wonder what I'm gonna put it in! Actually. Yeah. Okay, I'll take a 20 in the stat that makes critical hits more likely. What other locations can I discover first get that points? Oh,
Mithril,
forge.
the precious metal for which this dwarven kingdom was named, is exceptionally rare in most of the world.
Yeah.
Lighter and stronger than steel, warriors and artisans across the lands clamor for it.
Chest.
Mithril Hall's seemingly endless supply of the legendary material is brought through here. and it is in this room that mithril ore is melted down and purified into the metal that has made the dwarves here wealthy beyond most people's wildest dreams.
Okay, but damn, genuinely sounds AI voiced. I'd like to voice something for, Actually, I just like to voice something. I'd be down. When's you gonna have to pay me? Actually, you probably legally would have to, but you know what I mean. I like messing with my voice. It's fun. Skeletons! Y'all know I enjoy messing with my voice. I did a whole stream on New Year's that was just voice acting Undertale. Which is lost media now because my real name was said several times during it. I wasn't about to go through and censor every instance. Oh. Is this a myconid colony? You didn't hear it? Oh yeah, true. You didn't. Still, I didn't want to put the VOD up with that in it, because... You know, I wouldn't...
Without sunlight, there is little plant life in the Underdark. Instead, mushroom forests like this one sprout from decomposing material. Creatures come to feed on these mushrooms, and those creatures are eaten by predators, and then new mushrooms grow from what is left over. They are not too different from forests on the surface in that regard.
Isn't that
Just
what
don't
Matt
try to eat them, is all.
But isn't that what Matt thought that the Nether was in Minecraft? Like, before becoming Hell? You don't want... Yeah, I don't want my name to be public. That's why there's a massive censor beep near the end of the first Tavern Post episode. Let's see if King says my real name again this time. He is getting kicked out. Had like 6 meetups preliminary to the first episode, and it was said in all of them what we call each other. These things. Don't think... Yeah, exactly! Because I was just more comfortable if my name's not out on the internet. Maybe I could reveal it at a later date when I'm more comfortable with it, but as of now, I have no reason to. Wow, we find demons once, and now they're everywhere. Gotta check if the chest is a mimic. It's not a... It is a mimic. Divine Smite, Fire Shield, Immolation. What do you mean? I immolated the mimic really good. Oh, the reason I can do it faster is because of the paladin equipment increasing my wisdom. Duh. How did I not realize that? It's so big. The Don't I have a stat point to assign from discovering the... Yeah. Can I... do I want to go all charisma? This might be excessive, but... It affects my critical hit chance. I want critical hits. Yeah! See, look at that. It also affects my critical hit damage. I want my critical hits that I get to be super damaging. Whoa. That was uncalled for, gelatinous cube.
There are many bizarre things in the caverns that honeycomb Faerun's underground. Portals to other worlds, colonies of walking mushroom people, and then there are more mundane sights like giant pools of filth and sludge. That's what you're looking at here. Don't breathe through your nose.
Yeah, thanks for the reaffirmation that you don't need to know my name to... Yeah. I guess the good bit is that there's me and then there's the character of me. And sometimes I feel like I'm more the character than the original anyway. Oh, I feel comfortable here. Yeah. Emily. Yeah. Critical hit. See, I like crit chance. I like getting crits. It's my ideal build in any game. You did tell your own info, but you told them not to use around other people? Yeah. I think that's valid. The only people that know my real name are people I've met in person. Some of the people I met in person don't know that I'm streaming, so they don't know that I'm toast. Huh. Yeah, I'd hope they respected that request. It's not a hard thing to respect. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they slipped every once in a while. Everybody slips once in a while. Like, as long as they're at least trying, you know? Yeah. I'm grateful for anyone that has the patience for me whenever I slip up with names. At this point, yeah. Don't do it often, it can be overlooked, and yeah, exactly. Huh. I know I struggled with the name dissonance for a while. Don't call you Inferno most time. Yeah! Yeah, I know you was Inferno. Whoa. Maybe I should come up with a fake real name. That'll be a funny one. Huh. when I think of funny names, I immediately think of Gregory, because of Five Nights at Freddy. Yeah, Inferno, have you seen the teasers and such for the Minecraft movie? I'm afraid I just remembered that because midst of playing Minecraft. The Minecraft movie that's gonna be coming out soon. Have you seen the trailers and teasers and such for that? You don't want to watch the movie? Valid. I don't really want to either. It doesn't look... The movie doesn't look like it's gonna be good.
Neither the dwarves nor the drow know who built this inverted tower or to what end. All that we can say for sure is that mind flayers are drawn to it and may have their eyes set on establishing an outpost here. Perhaps it's best to stay away.
Yeah. I have a big question, and that's what's going on with the piglins? Because I haven't been following Minecraft since the Nether update, so... That's Jack Black. That's awesome. That's fair. Jack Black tends to play his entirety when he's acting at all. Charisma build. Ah ha ha ha! Man. Yeah, he is awesome. Like the only celebrity voice actor I can endorse because he just loves doing it. I haven't been following Minecraft since another update. Have the piglins been given a big villainous role in things since then? I know them as just they're chill in the Nether if you don't take their stuff. I'm mainly curious because I think I didn't. Oh, these are Amethyst. He was Bowser in the. Yeah, he was Bowser in the Mario movie. I liked him in the Mario movie. Okay, here's Dwarven Outpost. Look at these horses. That is not Minecraft horses. Gods. I mean, yeah, this isn't... A lot of this isn't very much like Minecraft, other than just being blocky. But yeah. See, every time I've seen Jack Black in the movie, he's seemed like he'd had so much fun doing it. The piglins in Minecraft, they do look weird. Everything in the upcoming Minecraft movie looks weird. And like, I want to know what happened to the villagers.
Was wondering when you'd show up. Are you ready for this?
I think the last thing that made a role was Minecraft Dungeons. And I think that Minecraft Dungeons was the last Minecraft thing I consumed before going just blank on it for a while.
Did you learn anything more? Did you see the dragon?
Not much, you know. Just got a better lay of the land, really. If it wasn't for the occasional group of white ones popping out and skittering about, I'd think this place was deserted. Still, we have enough information for a plan of attack, if you're ready.
You want to be Minecraft Dungeons again? Hell yeah!
Ready
Minecraft Dungeons is good!
Nervous? Yeah, can't say as I blame you, kid. If I'm being honest, I'm ready to puke. Just too many things we don't know, but we work with what we've got. To help make sure that you don't have to deal with too many bad guys inside, my squad and I will cause a distraction and draw as many enemies as we can into a battle outside.
Oh, wow.
We chose a good spot to attack from. but we don't know how many are
Yeah.
in there. So be quick. Doesn't matter how
Okay.
good we are. If we get swarmed, it's over. So,
Oh, climactic
you
fight.
ready?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go first then. Once you hear us starting to fight, you go to that side entrance over there. Good luck.
I presume they mean this side entrance. Oh, that side entrance. Chest. But before I check the chest...
This is a little too familiar. The cave, the star spawn, and again I
Ah,
cannot fight.
speed.
No.
You're by this...
This is
Ah,
different.
but you still
This
need
is What
dinner.
happened last time? We are not the victim. We are the hunter. We are the hunter.
We are the hunter.
Just bear with it. This will be over soon.
We have 1,000,000 potions. Okay. I can't press B to buff. This isn't Terraria. I smite thee, heathens! Be gone from this world! You deserve not the fruits of your labor! Huh. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm overdoing it. Then I remember that underdoing it is even worse. And I'd rather be having fun than not. Yeah, okay. I still don't see the jagged teeth, but sure. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Whoa. Lay on hands. Can I just find what we're meant to fight? This is not where we need to go. Fireball! Damn. Not fireball, I guess. But I have immolation. Immolation. Wow, that's a surprisingly good spell. Jeez. I really like immolation. Too bad it has such a high cooldown. Fireball. Divine Smite. Be gone, heretic! The Holy Land is mine! Gotta get a Crusader reference in. Critical hit on it. They're what's giving me nausea. Good to know. I might need invincibility in the near future. Might want to have that ready. Bang! One fireball. How is Oven? I think he's doing pretty well. I'll admit, he has not been talking to me as much lately. I think he's mad about something. But I don't know what. What I did was tell him they can't go mess with ships anymore. Oven, use your words, please.
I did everything you asked.
That's It's someone else. It's someone else.
What more do you want from me?
Get us away from there.
An exchange. A sleeper to awaken. For the awake to enter the dream.
I can't smite these people. What the hell? Bean, no! You can go eat really quick? Alright. I'll see ya. Probably will, actually. Yeah. Ha ha ha! These heretics stand no chance against my blade. Like, actually, they're going down like flies. But is the goal here just to leave? Not sure. VAERS told us to turn back, but turning back did nothing. And we're not supposed to be running away from here. What if I didn't run? What if I wasn't a coward? What if I want him to get me? What if I want him to kill me? What if I want him to try? Markiplier reference goes hard. Why are the default why are the default cultists tieflings? That's racist. It's a hurtful stereotype. A very hurtful stereotype, actually. Am I using a crit build? Yes, I am! That's why you're getting so many of them. I am debating on if I should start investing in dexterity to get a higher attack rate to get even more criticals. Strength, so I hit harder and therefore crit harder. Yeah? Huh. Alright, so I guess I have my next goal. I know what I'm going to be investing in now since I put a 21 into the critical stat. But actually, Charisma affects your critical hit chance according to the thing. Increases the likelihood of critical hits. Currently, Charisma 22. Higher damage. What's more crits? And more crits means more adrenaline? Yeah! So we should start putting points into dexterity so I can attack faster. That's an entirely reasonable thing to expect. Fireball! Immolation! Yeah. Because the next skill points are going into dex. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a potion to carry more stuff. Wait. Oh, they only stack up to 3. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna boost my charisma for the foreseeable future. It's higher crit chance. Damn. Okay, get smited then, losers. Why aren't you getting critically hit? I put so much into my charisma. How does a paladin feel using lay on hands after a battle? I've thought about that a lot, actually. How it feels for lay on hands to be used on you. My immediate thought is that it would feel warm. You know, it's like a gentle warmth going over your body. But my immediate next thought is that it would probably be pretty painful having all of your wounds sealed within a matter of seconds. So maybe it's up to the thing. Then using lay on hands probably feels a bit straining. You know, because you're exerting your divine energy. Oh, that's invincibility, not strength. You're getting free money? Hell yeah. God, I have too much money! Said no one ever. Get immolated. Get smited. Holy hell, that just killed all of them at once. And they stopped dropping money, what the hell? I can pick up money now, so start dropping it. Ah! 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 Fire! Isn't money you get for working technically? I say that depends on if you view your work as a commodity. Because you're giving away your time and effort to get the money. But and maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't taken an economics class. Work harder, you get more free money. If you work not at all, you get no free money.
You're here to help us.
I wouldn't say it's free at that point. Once again, you're trading your effort for material value. Also, apparently I'm running low on storage space. I might need to rectify that so that the recording and the whole thing doesn't get cut off. Hold on. Let me see. Do I still have... I still have old VODs. There we go. That should free up space. Critical hit, critical hit, critical hit, critical hit. Okay, now to actually free up the space. Money can't be earned for free technically? Exactly. There's always an exchange when you're receiving money. Unless some random guy decides to just give it to you. Yeah. There's always something being bought or traded.
Thank Helm, Tom, Timora, and anyone else who might be listening. I didn't think anyone would come for us. Please get us out of here. We're starving.
Yeah.
Some of us have been disappearing.
Did that lever do anything? Yeah, it did. Prisoners freed.
Katra, is that you?
Neri?
Who? From the introduction? Yeah. Oh. I meant to turn back. Now I'm meant to turn back?
What are you doing here? We had all thought that the cultists had already killed you, or that maybe you had gotten away. Why are you here? How are you here? And what's all this new equipment?
I'm a paladin now!
It's a long story, one we don't have time for.
Can't get out?
If you were to escape, Do you think you would be able to find your way to the surface?
Not in a million years. None of us are from these tunnels. We would be lost and die down here as surely as if we were dropped into the middle of the ocean.
No.
Right. You'll have to wait inside for me then. I came with a group of dwarves and elves, but they're fighting now and can't look after you. Once I'm done, though, we can all flee together.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. We have old and sick people here. We cannot move quickly, so you had best come up with a plan.
What happened?
What happened after I left the village? I came back and everything was aflame.
Yeah.
A few hours after you went to find VAERS, the people who control this place appeared, accompanied by, well, VAERS, though he looked sick.
Actually, VAERS in my head right now.
They threatened to torch the village if we didn't cooperate. They rounded all of us up, searching us in our houses. They were looking for some coin, though none of us knew what they meant. We tried to give them money, but they didn't want any.
Wow.
Instead, they took what little they wanted, bound us up, and then the dragon appeared. I thought it might have been VAERS, but I've never seen him so close, and he looked wrong. Sick.
It was VAERS' body.
No. I was afraid of this. What they would make my body do.
When these people were done with us, we had to watch as the dragon flew into the sky and breathed fire over all our homes. It was horrifying, seeing all that we had worked and lived for burning. I don't know how we'll rebuild, even if we get out of here.
Punch some trees! Oh god,
Have you
people
seen
have
the dragon?
ears.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, they live on a ledge high up in this cavern. The only way there is through a portal that the cultists have to activate every time they want to pass through.
Of course.
They never let us see how it works, though. Katra, I'd always heard that dragons were wise creatures, even if some were evil, but this one seems insane. It's irrational, destructive, and yet it watches us with such intelligent eyes.
Also,
That sounds
Yuri,
problematic.
where are my parents? Are they still alive?
Probably
They
not.
were taken away some weeks ago and never came back. I don't know what happened to them, but, well, Katra, the people who are taken away never come back.
Oh, it's the smile on her face,
They
of
could
course.
still come back, provided that you are willing to cooperate.
You!
What have you done with my parents?
Your parents are alive. When my kin found you in the frozen north, we would have offered to trade them for you, had our messenger not been killed by one of the short, hairy ones first.
Of course.
We have no more use for you now, but you are disrupting our plan. Instead, we will release them and the rest of your village if you leave immediately. If you do not, though, I will send these enlightened ones to remove them from your world while I destroy you here.
Okay, but I don't really care about
So,
Sketch's parents.
you and your friends and family leave us in peace, or you attempt some silly rescue and condemn your parents.
Katra, do not even think about leaving yet.
Yeah, I think the dragon's a bigger
Parents,
threat.
though. Do you remember what happened when we last met this person? We were thrown from a tower. Getting everyone out without a fight could save all of our lives.
But dragon body! We still have the dragon body thing to deal with. Right?
Not mine. We cannot be sure that your parents are even still alive, Katra, but we know that they have my body.
Yeah, they could just be lying to my face.
Your body? That's all you can think about? They have my family and my village. You're being selfish.
No, but they might just be lying.
And you're not thinking clearly. There is no reason for this creature to uphold their end of the bargain. He wants us gone because we can do damage here. They will continue to come after us until they get what they want.
Right. Insight.
No matter how you turn over their words in your mind, you are unable to read into this creature's intentions.
Ah, this could have consequences. This guy's a lying bastard who wants my cooperation. He is a lying con man who wants my money.
You will meet your end here.
Fine.
Get him, Katra.
He is a lying con man who wants all of... Wow, okay. Just immolate him, please. He didn't get immolated, what the hell? Fireball. Immolation. Yes, actually do the immolation damage. High Inferno. Fire Shield. Divine Smite. How about the Beast of Flesh? Fireball! By the Platinum Dragon, you will not leave here alive!
The decay may be delayed for a time if this has already passed. Or has it yet to? Time here is... annoying. You will come for the greater rot, I see.
I'm gonna
Our
just
time for
kill
the
you
worms
now.
is not yet right, and my master does not mind delays in the course of his
You
eternity.
want some good food? Hell
The
yeah!
storm is impatient. They are eager to show you the waking world beyond this dream. They still yearn to eat your eyes so that you can see the truth of the universe.
The monster has stopped caring if we understand it, I think.
I'm
trying to
see
kill
that
him.
You come for the greater art. Yes.
He's... oh my god, he's entirely comprised of worms. Exterminate!
That thing. I always knew something was wrong about them, but that... I thought it was human at first, but...
It's
You
worms!
need to lead us out of here, right now. I will organize the prisoners, and you will show us the way.
Let's
No,
go.
not yet.
Excuse me?
I have to do something here first. I made a promise, and I think fulfilling it will also keep those monsters from ever hurting people again. Besides, there's a battle in the cavern, and the soldiers on our side can't protect you until it's done.
But you... We have to... Very well.
Strategically, you are going to die.
Find a place to hide or barricade ourselves that isn't... this. We'll
Good.
see if we can find any other captives while we're at it.
Yes.
You just make sure to come back
I have a bunch of
alive
old
and come
swords
back
if you
quickly.
want that.
Hear me?
That's the plan, yeah.
Let's retrieve this dragon's body! And yeah, nobody likes that mage. He threw me out of a tower.
Now, finally, after all this time, we've defeated that creature in the robes, and now I can be free again.
Pardon God!
Almost there.
What?
You ready for this?
No, I'm sick, terrified, and furious.
This is a tease.
That makes the two of us, including the sick part.
Good luck.
Thanks.
There we go.
I had hoped not to trouble my lord with such blind, foolish meat as yourself. But if one of
Yes,
us
Colonel,
cannot
we're coming
fulfill
for
our
VAERS'
master's
body.
desire, then the other must. Once you have been eaten and your flesh given to our master, once both of your souls have been expended, you will see our truth and join us.
Oh god, they did make him sick. Fireball! Yo, the critical hit damage is great. Fire shield. Immolation. Fireball. I just have to survive long enough to get enough critical hits to kill. It does look cool. It's all rotting and decaying. Divine Smite! By the power vested in me by, I guess, VAERS' soul. We will not continue to possess him. Oh, lay on hands needed. Desperately. Man, I just don't do good damage unless I crit. Unless I can get a strength potion in. And I might stand a chance with the fireball. Yeah, decent damage with fireball. Immolation! Don't like the goop. Fireball. Not that sick part. Fair. Dragons in D&D just look cool in general. Honestly. Okay, so he knocks me back. I immolate. Can I please get immolation on him? I guess not. Fireball. Yeah! I do good damage whenever I get a critical hit. Divine Smite, lay on hands, run around it, smack! Yeah! I want to kill him with a sword. Yeah! Woo! Oh wait, is this the end? There's no way this is it. That's not a roper. That doesn't even look like a gibbering mouth. What is that thing?
Vaer? Vaer, are you okay?
I did beat the crap out of him.
Vaer, it's over. We did it. I can still feel you, though. Can you hear me?
Are we just...
Still connected, but not.
Yo, we still get the dragon in our head.
That was an entertaining stumbling block. A curious and enjoyable show.
Can I kill you again?
I will not stop you. It is clear that this attempt to bring my world's enlightenment to your limited minds has been rejected and foiled.
Oh, he admits defeat. Let's go.
I would give you a parting gift. If anything, just so that there is still something left for when my master and my greater self finally step out of your kind's dreams and into this
Not again with the dream stuff.
Are you okay?
No, my ear!
Yes, an interesting dream for sure.
No! He was our source of wisdom! He was our friend! I can't jump down after him.
What's happening? I can still feel you, but all I feel is fear and pain. Where are you? Katra! Oh, thank all the divines you're safe!
My child.
The parents are alive!
I feared the worst. I can't believe that you...
Are you hurt? What do we have to do?
I'm a
bit of a Rexian,
paladin
and
now!
I can't say I blame him, but we can manage whatever you need of us. I'm sorry, but I think my friend is really hurt. I have to find him. Just have everyone follow me.
Yeah. No time for stairs. Vaer! Let me lay hands on you. Did that even help? let me lay my hands on VAERS. Because that's how paladins work. You lay hands on somebody and they heal. I'm starting to think that the skin I made to represent me might not be the best for these adventure maps, because, well, the lack of human hands and all that, kinda... I guess I have hands. It's the lack of a body that's the big problem. Fire! Okay, did I have to go down the stairs in order to... trigger something?
There you are.
Yeah.
That was...
Okay, I had to get this
That was one of the most harrowing
dialogue.
fights I've ever endured. Worthy of a song, and you should have seen how many of those wretches we cut down. But I never want to do that again. I'm considering an
Understandable.
early retirement after that.
I would too after all this.
I saw the dragon run by. It didn't see us, and I wasn't sure if it was friendly or still under the cult's control. So
Fair.
we decided to wait and see if you could explain things.
It's VAERS, but something's wrong. He's hurting. Did you see where he went?
I see where he
Aye,
went.
he's right outside. Just be careful.
Fire! Lay on hands!
VAERS, what happened? Talk to me. What can I do for...
Whoa! Did I just get absorbed? No, he just absorbed me. What the hell is all that? Oh, gods. Oh, gods! Hold on, that's a Demogorgon! No, that's a Demogorgon. We're using all the Demon Lords?
Katra, come on, wake up.
Let's see, I have the...
Easy, easy. It's okay, honey.
Oh. Gods, that's... Okay, let's go through the devils that we saw. I know that the one with the tentacle hands was the Demogorgon. That's easily recognizable. Let's see here. If I go to demons, we'll have... I think I bypassed them. I have Warring Penance Tome of Foes open because that's the one that has them. That's the gnomes. Seriously, this has... Oh, was it in the monster manual? And I just unknowingly assigned the... That makes sense if it's the monster manual. Hold on. Checking the monster manual. That's dragons, we need demons. That's devils. We might need devils and not demons, actually. Hold on. Nope. It's demons we need. Let's see. Not further. The large sensible one was the Demogorgon. I think the one with several mouths was... Okay, so we know what the lessons are the mains, right? Might have been Glablazu. A Gordisto. I didn't really get too good of a look at it. But that's... holy hell.
Where?
I guess this is why you gotta be more cautious
With
about.
us, you're safe.
Oh.
Demons! Where are the demons? Shh, shh. There are no demons. It's just us. You're okay. I saw. Oh, my head. I can't.
She can't.
Vaer. What happened to him?
I am here again.
What was that? What did we just see? Why are you not in your body?
Oh. Is Vair's body dead? And now he's just stuck with me forever? Like, this just became so much bigger than we thought. It does seem like a weird dream.
Vision into my mind.
Yeah.
It was maddening, agonizing. I did not mean to return to your mind and expose you in the first place. It simply happened. I do not know
His
why.
body is moving, you're right. It's doing its idle animation.
I am sorry.
It's okay. It still hurts.
It's not very realistic. Fair.
What was that?
But also we're in the middle of this.
I can remember it, but it doesn't make sense, and it hurts to think about, to remember.
Oh boy.
Yes. We felt and saw the same thing. I can only make out parts. The beginning is difficult to interpret. It seemed like nonsense to me.
Yep. Okay. Jesus Christ.
However, the last scene, that was a vision of Demogorgon, Prince of Demons. The very
Yep.
embodiment
I recognize that.
He wants nothing more than to drag all of creation into the infinite, tumultuous depths of the abyss.
What does he have to do with anything?
I love how the one I recognize is the one that he points out to us.
Even if you could not understand the message, I could. I could feel it in my bones, at least for the brief time that I had any. Demogorgon is coming, and he will bring his swarms of howling, ravening demons with him.
So we're going to see more of what we saw in Revel's End.
Yes, but immeasurably worse.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill Demogorgon.
Demon Prince. I don't... What can you tell me?
What can I tell you, actually? More accurately, what can Mordenkainen tell you? Yeah, this is Mordenkainen's infos. I accidentally grabbed Volo's Guide to Monsters. Let's see. Demogorgon. Demons, Olympians, Messes, Spying Depths, the embodiment of chaos, mess, and destruction. Aldino, soaring up by a cloud of feet, tentacles on shoulders, mad. It brings madness and confusion, and you confront it. Okay. And then it inflicts madness, right. the versions of Demogorgon's madness that's possible is that there's more than one mind inside your head. Do I actually have Vair in my head?
Not much. He has come to the material plane at least twice. The first time, he was imprisoned here for decades by an order of holy warriors, preventing him from ruling his domain and plotting against us.
Hell yeah. All my homies love trapping the Demon Lord of Hell.
The second time, he appeared in Menzo Baranzan, along with several other demon princes, and their battle nearly destroyed the Drow city.
Isn't Menzo Baranzan where... Hold on. Isn't that where I think Baldur's Gate 2 took place? Are we gonna be going there?
Menzo Baranzan is protected by Lolth and teeming with some of the strongest fighters and spellcasters in all of Faerun.
Oh
You
god.
can imagine what Demogorgon could do to the surface world and its less protected cities.
No.
Be a massacre.
It would be horrible.
Yes, to say the least. Aside from that, he is also known to spread madness like a disease. The survivors of his attacks, if any, would be broken men and women who could prove as dangerous to others as themselves.
Ah. We need to go.
Exactly. Good news. Okay, one thing at a time. We need to get going before something attacks us in these tunnels. Can you go back into your body if we use the rod again?
Okay, are other people hearing this?
Maybe, but I fear that the vision will return. Even if it does not, I felt that my brain ached and was ready to split from what I had seen. I worry that even if I can endure the pain, being in my own body for too long will drive me mad.
Are we just gonna leave it here?
Okay, that's a problem. I can't move your body on my own. None of us can. And I can't just leave you here in the Underdark.
Right.
Use the rod, then. I will stay in my body for as long as I can stand it before I come back into yours. As much as I hate to admit it, I do not think that I can survive in my own flesh. You will have to move me a small distance at a time.
No.
Okay then. This is going to take a long time. He can only move for a little while before he needs to rest. Can you still escort all of us out of these tunnels and back to Mithril Hall?
It's an inconvenience, no doubt about that. But I'm more worried about being stuck and exposed down here. Still, if it's the only way to get the dragon back up, then my Thor and I still have a mission to fulfill.
Yeah.
Really watch your backs.
Alright.
Okay. Thanks. Alright then. Let's get started.
How many enemies do you think have just died to multi-hitting the flame shield spell? Poor Vair.
Never in all my days did I think to see a dragon in Mithril Hall. Not after what Shimmergloom did to this place. Inviting one to stay with us, though. Preposterous. Yeah, here we are. Fengir tells me that even though the body is healed, every time Vair attempts to re-enter his body, while the vision is still fresh in both his brain and soul, it causes the brain itself to start tearing apart.
Oh no.
Fengir, what do you propose to fix this?
Unfortunately, there is no quick solution. Should we wipe the memory from the dragon's brain, his soul still remembers.
His soul still remembers? No.
The soul would reintroduce the vision to the brain, and we would be in the same place we started. The best we can do is to fortify the mind so that the brain will be strong enough to endure the information when the soul returns. Honestly, this is a fascinating opportunity to investigate how we might strengthen our minds and perhaps accept eldritch knowledge that...
Thank
Not
you,
the
Fenrir,
time.
that's enough. We'll talk about this more over dinner once our work is done. That means this will take some time.
Understandable.
Now,
Guess so, yeah.
according to you two, how long until Demogorgon arrives?
We aren't sure. We think it's pretty soon, but we can't be sure how soon.
And what other proof do you have that they will indeed appear?
We...
Actually, Tordek, the priests, wizards, and I already ran tests and managed a bit of divination. As distressing as this is to admit, what Katra describes is very possible. Maybe even likely.
Yeah.
Well then, in that case we will need a plan, and soon. Most of all though, we need information. Our priests and clerics here can only tell us so much, and I question how useful their often biased insights will be in the first place.
Fair.
Hey!
Well, if it is information we need...
Do we have a
We know
supply?
someone who might be able to help. I've been meaning to contact him about this anyhow. We can talk to him right away.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I will see what I can do about improving our defenses against demons of all things. I never should have wished that this job was more interesting.
Only can blame yourself.
Let Fenrir listen in on the conversation if you can. He will be able to add more than I.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! I should stop.
Well, who's this helpful soul you've managed to find? A friend from home? Maybe the Avowed who helped you in Candlekeep?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Who was that, by the way? Any chance I'd know their name?
It was Archmage Thesserai, Sage of Magic in Candlekeep.
Wait,
Yeah, maybe I should have mentioned that when I was explaining everything after I first got here.
So I met this guy, Tesseract.
And you could just contact him whenever you like?
Well, not really. He made it pretty clear that this was a limited privilege.
Yeah.
Still, he would even... But I... just talk to him already.
Yeah.
Sage Thesserai?
Dial
This is
tone.
Katra, the one with the dragon issue.
I hope that you aren't using this stone just to ask for gardening advice or to tell me about a nice dog you saw.
We may have something of a crisis on our
Not the
hands.
time for sarcasm.
Oh, please be something good. The last crisis I had to deal with was when Sage Thimblebottom couldn't find his favorite tea leaf. Asked me to teleport some here from his hometown.
To make this as brief as possible, we found the Rod of Alignment and were able to put Vaer back into his body for a little while. But there was a complication, and his soul had to come back into me. However, we learned that there's a significantly larger problem on the way. Apparently, Demogorgon has found a way to enter our world and is about to tear open a portal from the abyss.
The Demogorgon? The Demogorgon, as in...
I wasn't supposed to do this. Oh no.
...monstrosity that could single-handedly end any given city if he sneezed at the wrong time?
Yeah. That's
I
the
don't
one.
think there's a way out from this.
No, not this time.
He's... Oh, not swearing. Okay.
Exactly promising news. Before
No.
I start preparing an escape portal to literally any other plane of existence where he is not, what do you need from me?
Well,
The
we
other
were hoping
plane
that
of
you might know how to beat
existence.
him.
Come to the astral plane! Nobody invades the astral plane.
Relic of commensurate power and kill him with it. However, those are few, far between, hidden and often unbelievably difficult to get to. It
Fair.
can take months just to find one powerful enough, and then there is every chance that should you manage to claim it, whatever god blessed the relic in the first place will decide to be a jerk and withdraw their power from it just because they don't like how you butter your toast or something else equally arbitrary.
We might not have that kind of time in the
I'm a
first
paladin,
place. Do you
actually.
have any other ideas?
I'm pretty good in terms of the gods.
Pardon?
Make a new sacred weapon, or at least something that can emulate his sacred weapon's properties. That could take just as much time, though, so you would need master craftsmen and powerful enchanters to help you.
Like dwarves.
Well, how good are the dwarven smiths of Mithril Hall?
Some of the best in the world. If anything, the mithril they
Yo.
find there would be a very valuable ingredient for the weapon. That is, if we could get any. Why?
I think you two should talk. I'm probably just going to slow things down.
Me? Hello?
This is
Saint
not what I was
Sarai,
supposed to
Candlekeep?
do this cutscene from.
I am Fengir Gearden, wizard in charge of magical defenses and research in Mithril Hall. Katra handed the stone to me. Well, first, I wanted to say that I am an ardent supporter of the Avowed and would give my beard to visit Candlekeep's libraries, but perhaps we should, for now, focus on the approaching Demon Lord.
Okay, so can't help for me out of the situation I got myself in.
Uh-huh. I eagerly await your message. He wants to talk to you again.
You two debated for ages. Hope that was worthwhile.
It was. I'm not much of a craftsman myself, so Fenrir's input is important. Still, even once I send the weapon schematics and inscriptions to him, the dwarves can only do so much. They are phenomenal builders and quite capable with magic, but we want the best if we can get it. Have you ever heard of the Moonwood?
No.
Elf place.
Should I have?
Maybe. It's near to Mithril Hall, and the elves there are rather skilled spellweavers. Even if they do not know how to create the necessary enchantment, they will know someone who can.
We need an
I'll find them
artificer.
right away.
Good, but one last thing. Even with this item, I'm sorry to say that you're rather small, pathetic, and squishy against something like Demogorgon. Did
Wow.
you find that storm giant I directed you to? What happened to them?
They had the rod like you said they would. And then that they would keep an eye on me or something. Said they thought I'd be in the middle of important things.
Well, you do seem to stick your nose where it doesn't belong, so that's apt. Tell me her name so that I can contact her. You will want some capable allies to join you in this fight. People or things that can hold their own against something strong enough to uproot trees and won't get in your way like the average soldier.
Her name is Nalkra, but she doesn't care about small folk problems.
Well, maybe Nalkra will be willing to lend a hand in saving the world as we know it.
Let's throw onions into lava while I wait.
So apparently, we could theoretically just kill Demogorgon if we were strong enough, which we're not, and send him back to the Abyss that way. Our
We
best
could
option
just
now
kill
is to
him.
use a holy weapon.
I could have told you that.
No one asked you. I'll be getting further
No one
instructions
asked
and
you.
specific schematics for how to make our own holy weapons soon. Once they're here, we have our work cut out for us.
Understood. Find the best weaponsmiths and crafters that we have for this project. I am not about to spare expense or take chances when we are trying to kill the next best thing to a deity.
Fair.
Good. That took longer than I would have liked, but better than finding out later that our best defense against Demogorgon is flawed and about as useful as a pickaxe without a handle. Now, take this.
Just
This
gave this
letter of
to me.
introduction was signed and sealed by our king. Seek Moonvines, a settlement in the Moonwood, and give this to the elves in charge. It explains the situation and should secure you an enchanter. Now that the cult is no longer a threat, Mithril Hall's gates are opening again. You can get to the Moonwood by going alongside the mountain until you come to a ravine. The trees you'll see on the bridge's far side are your destination. Good luck, and be quick.
Hold monster, let's go! Now. Did I just get a new... No. Damn, I thought I got a new weapon. Hi, Coco. Okay, investing in Dex now. Coco, I hear you growling. What's it about? Do I not have a way out of here? Coco, calm down, please. Can I at least get my screen not covered in fire particles first? Coco, please. Okay, now, I guess I have to take care of Coco. Alert. People are bouncing around. Returned! Huh. Got like 15 minutes left to, I guess, go check out elves. Why are they in the lava? Oh no! It doesn't seem very safe for them. I mean, it wasn't... Actually, it was pretty safe for me, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I really feel like I'm attacking so much faster. Yeah, do I... Oh, my dex only increased by 2, and I really feel like I'm attacking at the speed of sound. Let's go. Huh. Somebody wants to give a... Huh. Yeah! We're off on an adventure! Oh, do you have to talk to the carriage person?
The Underdark's deep gloom made Mithril Hall's lighted caverns seem bright as day. Finally stepping out into the sunshine again after so long, the world is blinding. You squeeze your eyes shut, waiting for them to adjust, as you listen to the breeze drift over the mountain and feel it brush against you, enjoying the first fresh live air you have felt in what feels like years. When you can finally open your eyes again, the view down into the plains and the green forest makes you smile, and you're ready to swear never to go underground again as the surface world beckons.
I have not been among elves in nearly a century. Dragons and elves have much to learn from each other and share great respect, but there has always been a tension between us ever since the war that saw the elves overthrow Dragonkind's rule.
Wasn't that war over 1,000 years ago?
Some wounds run too deep. They will always remember what my kind did to them before the fighting, and my kind will remember their actions in the war. These are pains that each of our children inherit, and we can only hope that the hurt
turned away
fades
from me
just
when
a
I
little
said
bit
her
more
name.
with each generation.
He's embarrassed.
Relatable. Anyhow, where do you think their leader is?
They might not have a set leader, but I would guess that whoever is at the center of all things and looks the busiest is a good bet. Or you could always just ask around.
You could always just ask around, yeah. VAERS right.
Need a lift?
The Moonwood.
Need a lift?
Never mind, apparently it's... Oh yeah, the bridge that I couldn't pass earlier because game wanted me to actually engage with its content. Which is fair. Why not? There we go. Speed! Ah, Cupcake, no! No, don't step on the keyboard! Ah. You didn't even want to be on me, you wanted to be on the bed. You could have just jumped onto the bed. You didn't need to... Aww. Oh, Cupcakey. Whoa. That's the glowberries from the one update. I don't know. That's pretty new, isn't it? Is that new? Find a leader. But first, find a merchant. New sword. 120? Okay. Yeah, look at that. Sacred helmet. Sacred armor. Sacred leggings. Sacred boots. Oh. Oh, I am ready for this. This is what you looked like in the promo image, I think. This is main character attire.
A human? I must say that it has been some time since one of your kind ventured into our part of the forest. My name is Naivara, guardian of Moonvines. What brings you to us? I have come from Mithril Hall with an urgent message and a letter from the king.
Yeah.
The king himself? That seems excessive. What is this message?
Naivara's gentle expression turns stern as she reads. She begins examining the letter itself, the seal, the parchment it is on, and there is a flash of light around her eyes as she casts a spell during the investigation.
Yeah.
When she is done, she looks at you with none of the levity that she greeted you with and hands the letter back.
Oh.
We have had some strange creatures roaming the woods, but Demogorgon is another matter entirely. Forgive me, but I will have to verify this myself.
Understandable.
Watch my body. I must step away for a moment.
Ha! Ow.
That was not pleasant. Nor
Get traumatized by visions of the future.
All right then. Well, in that case, we have a problem on our hands aside from Demogorgon.
Yeah.
You need a weapon powerful enough to harm a demon prince and seal him back in the abyss. Unfortunately, we simply lack the capabilities to make anything like that, even with the supposedly marvelous weapon you carry.
Fair.
Well, what are we supposed to do then? Raise an army? Set a trap? While both of those are decent backup options, I may know a way to gain the power needed for such an enchantment.
Oh, let's hear it.
Why can this never be simple?
Because it's a D&D adventure.
There is a temple deeper in these woods, one dedicated to the moon deity Seliun. She has the best interests of mortals at heart, and her temple has been a site of blessings and great workings in the past.
I love the moon maiden Seliun.
I have a nasty suspicion there's a nasty catch to this.
Yeah.
Indeed, for the temple is guarded by a sphinx. She is generally good-natured and does enjoy the few visitors she gets. However, she also has a tendency to... Well, she is a guardian as well as a judge, and if someone seeks the temple's power and she deems them unworthy, she tends to eat them.
I'm a paladin. That makes me worthy,
How
right?
does she determine if one is worthy or not?
Yeah, how does she
seems
determine?
partial to riddles and word games. She has also been known to, on occasion, eat someone even if they answered her questions correctly. Wow, what a cheater.
Yeah.
Quite.
Yeah.
Do I have to kill her to get the blessing? No, absolutely not. She is a servant of Seliun and placed there by the Moon Maiden herself. If you harm her, not only will you never receive the blessing, but you risk incurring Seliun's divine wrath.
Okay, so Seliun versus specifically the Snap Cube Dr. Eggman. Who wins?
Then how do I prove myself worthy? Frankly, I cannot say for certain. The Sphinx has always been unpredictable, but there must be some code or command that she upholds, else Seliun would remove her.
Provided the deity's even bothering to check in.
The best I can say is to venture to the temple, ask her yourself, and never turn your back on her. And be ready to run like a pack of devils is on your trail. That's not entirely encouraging, but I don't have much of a choice here. I'll try.
Alright
Good luck.
then.
What excellent news. Not only is making the weapon we need to save Faerun more complicated than expected, we have to face a temperamental monster who may decide to kill you regardless of whether you pass her tests. Wonderful.
Great.
Just be glad that the two of us can puzzle out her trials together. I hope you're good at riddles, VAERS.
I am not.
While I have you here, would you be willing to investigate something for me? I will,
Sure.
of course, pay you for your services.
What is it?
What do you need investigated? The elves of Moonvines have reported seeing strangers in purple robes traveling through the woods, but avoiding other people.
We have a side quest.
We have also noticed that the old abandoned fortress of Methagrist now has lights shining through its windows at night.
Cupcake.
Hopefully
Pause off
this
keyboard,
is nothing to be
please.
alarmed about, but it would ease our minds if you could determine what is happening there.
I should
can
do that.
I'll be back when I know more.
Yeah.
Thank you. Be safe.
No problem. Yo, an entirely... Another bot, but this time of join other creators and not buy a bunch of views? That's a new flavor. Let's go. Ooh. Huh? Alright, so I guess we're off to the Sphinx. Or should we go to the side quest first? Probably the side quest. Is this gonna be more amethyst? Ding ding. Ting ting ting. Fireball. Immolation. And the spell, please, yeah. I'll try hold monster on you. Whoa, no wonder it has such a long cooldown. That's strong.
The elves claim that this part of the forest touches the Feywild, allowing some of that otherworld strange magic to seep into our own. No one can say whether the trees come from the Feywild, or whether the Feywild's influence transformed them. But either way, these crystalline trees grow like any other, and produce fruit that the locals consider sacred.
Oh, I want to eat some. Please, please, I want some. I want some sacred fine fruit. Okay, now I don't have any more use for coin. I mean, I want coin anyway. Goblins again! God, when was the last time I fought these guys? Losers. Look at those losers. Just got killed by a guy swinging a sword around. Wait, no, I forgot. I'm a woman. Maybe I should make a full... I should start making shorts out of stream clips. Because, I mean, it's very possible. I guess the death particles are the, you know, copper pieces, gold pieces, silver pieces, all that. They're the symbols from the tabletop game. It's neat. Hey, what do y'all think about me slowly becoming a Dungeons & Dragons channel? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on it. Because I do enjoy Dungeons & Dragons to an unprecedented, just an extremely high degree. Thank autism for that. I don't want it to become a sole focus of the channel. But I'm so happy that y'all wanted Pokemon back, because if you didn't, then I would have spiraled into just D&D.
These robes look familiar. I cannot place them, but not inspire any sense of comfort, to be sure.
Oh, really?
Huh,
Robes
TMI.
that would make you feel uncomfortable? Not the people who are trying to kill us?
Well, yes, that too.
You survived, I get to stab you repeatedly. Hehe. Haha! You just keep dying. I can't stop winning. It's kobolds. It is a Tiamat thing, isn't it? Get stabbed repeatedly. Smited, stabbed, you know, all the good things. By the power of the gold dragon! I like invoking VAERS during my smites. It's fun. I don't think he has any power to actually lend me some of the weird looking magic, but it's the implication.
Vair, I think that these people are worshipping dragons.
Probably.
Oh dear, that is not good.
Why? I mean, aside from their repeated attempts at murder.
Dragon cults are almost always oriented toward the crueler, vain dragons of the world.
Yeah!
Dragons often enjoy or demand worship and service, while we metallic dragons seldom make such demands. It is usually because they have already pledged themselves to one dragon or another. Worst case scenario, these cults managed to bring Tiamat from her domain in the realm of devils.
Yeah.
She was defeated before she could be fully established in Faerun. But it was a close battle, and even that shadow of her was a living cataclysm.
Right.
Do you think they're trying to do the same thing here?
I certainly hope not, but it is a possibility.
God, I hope it's not Tiamat. Because if it's Tiamat, then I'll seem like such a jerk in my upcoming Sunday campaigns. It would seem like I'm stealing, when no, it's a pre-written around Tiamat. Bang. Haha. Splash. Fireball. Immolation. Yeah, silly living armor. I can just kill you. Okay, I'm actually really curious as to what I can get up to in creative mode. Not these things. The wargs, I think they're called? No, wargs are the goblin mounts. I missed the guy and fireballed the cultist behind it. Oh. Okay, I really ought to end stream soon. I can kill the Dragonborn first. They didn't have any audio, so that's weird, but... They're all chromatic! They're all chromatic Dragonborn!
Please, stop. I surrender. I've had enough of this place and it's not worth dying over.
Okay.
Your friends seem to think otherwise.
Yeah.
They were fanatics, not me. I am sick of sacrificing and praying to something that isn't here. Hoping that a dragon will swoop out of the sky to save us from the demons or something. It seems ridiculous.
Yeah!
Yet, here we are. The irony is painful.
It is painful.
Then why join in the first place?
Because I was scared. I wanted to be protected from the demons when they came, and this seemed my best option. Now, though, even if we survive the demons, the endless sacrifices, the violence, it cannot hold.
Right.
So there is not even a dragon here that you serve?
They were here for a few days, but then left, and I do not think they plan to return. They seem to be fleeing the invasion too.
Katra, if I might make a suggestion, tell them about us and speak on my behalf. Tell them to find a dragon worthy of service and one that will protect them. There are more metallic dragons in the world than people realize, and most would welcome the company.
Hell yeah! I love metallic dragons! I had a gold dragon merchants in one campaign that was Just a really chill guy.
Believe, and sometimes I question it myself. But I have the soul of the noble golden dragon Endandravair living in my body.
Endandravair!
It says that you should all go out and find an actual dragon to serve. Better yet, find one that actually cares about you and reciprocates your affection and efforts.
Indeed, especially if you really insist on this worship nonsense. Yes, we are vain and awe-inspiring shards of elemental and divine power, but we are not actually gods.
Yo! He's vain, but not to the point of calling himself God.
The ones who want you to think that they are gods are just the dragons that will betray or use and abandon you.
He says that any dragon who wants you to worship them as an actual god is the kind that will just stab you in the back when it suits them. He said it in more elaborate terms than that, but I honestly don't enjoy being his mouthpiece.
Based. Outright saying it when he can hear.
And how do we know that you've actually got a dragon inside you? This sounds particularly suspicious to me.
How do we invoke Endandravair?
Is there anything we can do to prove it to them?
Not that I can think of.
I think you'll just have to take my word on it. Unless you want to start quizzing me on dragon lore or something else you might know.
No, I don't think I will. I do have a test in mind, though.
I have a bad feeling about this one.
We're gonna have to fight.
Even if I were to cast a detection spell on you, the results won't tell me much. You could just be descended from a dragon, or blessed by one, or something else like that to give you a draconic aura.
I don't think Sorcerer was an option, though.
However, there is said to be an artifact nearby. One that only functions for true dragons. An orb activated by their essence. Part of why we came here was to help our Dark Lord to find it. He said that many older dragons have an idea of where to find it.
Okay, so now, with the dragon in my brain...
If you really have a dragon whispering in your ear, have him lead the way, bring back the orb, and activate it.
Okay,
that
then.
Actually seems like something we could accomplish. I do remember something about a dragon eye orb being kept in this forest.
Man, we're getting all the dragon stuff too.
If not, we have no reason to listen to you, even if we cannot overpower you.
Fair.
We accept. We will show you a better way. Just wait for us to return.
And I think that's where we're done for today.
I will keep things calm here as best I can, and make sure that there are no ambushes or other traps set for you when you come back. Be quick though. Some of these people are far from the patient type.
And we're done for today. I'd say we did a lot this stream. Also, I think I can delete this one. This is meant for trying to do it multiplayer as a test, but it didn't work out. And I will see all of you next time. I'll probably see, maybe not all of you. I don't know if Nidrit's gonna be there. And I guess I'll see at least somebody in the tavern post. Hopefully. Put a lot of work into that. So long, everyone.